first last time, and then that somehow prevented me from doing live. I don't know the exact. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna backtrack a little bit. We lost a couple members. If anybody's following along and watching and is kind of curious what happened, we lost a couple members. We're going to continue with 3 to 4 and possibly 5 if my friend is ever available to play. You know, that's beside the point. She got some stuff going on. So what we're going to do is backtrack a little bit and change a little bit of the history. So in Nomengard, because one of the members that we were working with, and then I can hear some whistling in the background. So if you want to change to push to talk, or yeah. One of the members who did threaten the kings of Nomengard, even though your job was kind of to like be liaisons for Phandalin and kind of like work with the gnomes to get the item they were saying that was going to be like very helpful for the dragon killing process. The member who threatened the kings with spit roasting, basically, is no longer with us. So instead, I would like to assume that, and honestly, actually, the other member who helped the gnomes kill the second mimic, which may or may not have existed if we were only down to 4 people, is a whole nother story. So we're gonna say that none of the king threatening happened, because there wasn't a second mimic based on the number of players that we have now. So you guys were actually rewarded with the Hat of Wizardry, which you now have the option... Oh my god, phone, come on. This is my fingerprint phone. I hate you so much. Okay, which you now have the option of saying that you would either keep for yourself. Like you can tell the mayor of Phandalin, townskeeper, whatever, that you found it, and the gnomes gave it to you, but you'd like to keep it for yourselves because you're going to try to use it to defeat the dragon when you finally encounter it, if you ever encounter it. Why am I having another direct message? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on with my Discord, but I have a pending friend request? Oh.
From me.
Were we not friends before? Okay.
No, we weren't.
It's okay. I felt that in my heart. I felt that we weren't. It's cool. Now we are. Okay, so anyway. So you guys have the option of keeping the Hat of Wizardry, and you can look that up on D&D Beyond. I haven't changed it at all. They would also give you a Wand of Pyrotechnics that is fully charged. But I will not say that you found the other 2 items because you didn't spend any real time in the junk room looking for them. They're not like super awesome items anyway. One of them was actually what Seraphim's old character would have liked to have. It was on his list of items that, you know, uncommon but rare. That's not the right word. Uncommon magical items. Or common one of those. But it doesn't matter anymore. And the other one, I don't even know if that would be useful for anything at all, but they were the Pole of Collapsing and the Clockwork Amulet. In case either of those are... If you guys want to spend some time... I don't even care if it's meta at this point. If you guys wanted to spend some time to go back to Nomengard to kind of search their junk pile, you could. To get those 2 things. But Hat of Wizardry, you can decide as a group if you wanted to keep it. We can decide as we go.
What happened to it before?
What happened to what?
The Hat of Wizardry. What happened to it?
So, what happened because of the threats, and this is all going to be meta knowledge because none of you were there at the time because you all chose to leave Nomengard and just get the heck out of Dodge, you know. Whereas Axel stayed behind to help the gnomes defeat the second mimic. What happened was, because the kings were threatened, I went back to the video, so I'm hoping that everything I say is going to be correct as far as our gameplay went, but they directed you to a shoebox under their bed, a shoebox sized box under their bed, in which you found a hat that looked like a wizard hat. I went back in the video to make sure there was no detect magic or identify or what's the thing where you short rest and you attunement. None of those three things, as far as I know, in the video happened. So they gave you a false flag, basically. They wanted to get rid of the brute that was threatening to spit roast their king. So like, okay, it's under the bed, please take it, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, after Axel helped find the second mimic, they gave him all four of those things. The actual hat of wizardry, the actual clockwork amulet, etc., etc. So the backtracking that we're doing, the little what's it called? Post, it's when you rewrite something, but
Retcon.
Thank you. The retcon we're doing is that they gave you those two items, the hat of wizardry and the wand of pyrotechnics fully charged. But since you guys didn't really want to spend any time looking in the junk room, that was just canon. You guys just didn't care a whole lot. Those two items were not found. So yeah, like I said, you guys have a while to decide if you gave the hat to the town master or if you kept it for yourselves. The wand of pyrotechnics could just be yours, so whoever thinks they can make the most use of it, just toss it to that person, put it in your inventory or equip it or whatever. I don't even know if it requires attunement because I didn't check it, but anyway. What we're also going to do is kind of start from the beginning of the last quest. We'll say that you guys started your quest out of Phandalin to kind of explore the woods to the north. I believe they're the Neverwinter Woods. Yeah, so that big patch of woods. You guys are either on your, and this is going to where you can make your other decision together. You guys are either on your way to Falcon's Hunting Lodge, and I will retcon again that you guys bought like a 30 gold or 50 gold bottle of wine because that was recommended to you by Harlan, who was the town master. It was like a, hey, we're good guys, we're on your side, this is a gift of let's make friends kind of shit. But you guys are either on your way to the Loggers Camp, which is to the west of Falcon's Lodge by like 20 miles, or straight to Falcon's Lodge, which is kind of like to the northeast through the Neverwinter Woods. But before that decision is made, in the woods, you will have come across that boar we were talking about in the last session that was carried off, like grappled and carried off in whichever direction you guys were choosing to go by Crackthorn. But in this case, because there is no Crackthorn, you've encountered a boar. And you already know, I'm not going to, like, you guys can, I'm not going to just worry about the meta at all. You guys know at this point in time it has some kind of like magical aura coming from it, so you know it's not just a boar. And it's in this like 10, well, let's say 10-foot radius clearing in the woods.
So are we going back to the beginning of that, or did we want to go towards the end after Kendrick had used his detect magic, but before the aforementioned person who wasn't here tried to pick it up?
We are going to. Did Kendrick? Would you have used that as a ritual, or did you use it as a spell slot?
Ritual. I use it as a ritual.
So you in theory took 10 minutes to like stand in front of this boar while it didn't run away from you?
Yeah, the reason he wasn't running away was, well, before it was because the person who was here was calming him down, being like, hey, you know.
Oh.
Actually, I think that's
me. I'm that person.
Okay, yeah. Ogumak was calming him down, telling him like, hey, let him do his thing.
So let's start at the clearing. As you are seeing this boar, it is noticing you. You know it's got a magical aura. Let's start there. Okay. And maybe Og, did you use like speak with beasts or beast whatever?
Yeah.
Is that a slot or a ritual? I don't remember.
It would have been I cast it using a spell slot.
Okay.
So I not give it a chance to run away.
Okay. So it's intrigued by whatever Og is saying. It's calmed a little bit. I think maybe there's a persuasion check. I don't remember, but that's where we're at. It's not running away yet.
So, and this is before we did the calming of the detect magic. So we'll go. Correct.
What you were saying
Before
previously that
detect magic.
You were kind of like talking to it, calming it down while Kendrick was doing the ritual of detect magic. So
yeah,
it's been calmed a little bit. The detect magic worked. You've noticed it has a magical aura to it, and that's where we're at.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's where. Okay. So now that we know that this isn't a boar, what do we want to do with it?
We could possibly have it help us. No, that's not what I mean. That we could possibly help it because it seems. What is it saying to you right now, Overmock?
Well, it's just kind of up till now. It's just been kind of repeating words that I've been saying, and it's not particularly intelligent.
Then perhaps we leave it and just continue on our mission.
Well, what do you think, big guy?
Oh, damn. Gravedigger is an animal person.
And you do have the message cantrip, so you can speak at least a one-on-one.
Is the boar being held still?
That person isn't here.
Oh, that's right. Can I hold them? I want to be the one to hold them then.
All right.
I want to pick them up.
So we're seeing at this point in time that actually, Og, are you trying to approach while you've been talking to it?
Yeah, at this point with the detect magic, I was next to it, like patting it, while Kendrick had used his ritual, so I would be at the boar.
I think I may have had you do have you do a persuasion or animal handling check in the last game?
Let me check.
Oh yeah, actually might be
Kendrick. It was Kendrick who did an animal handling with advantage because I was using a help. And I did also do a persuasion check 5 minutes prior to that.
Okay. Why the heck was Kendrick doing an animal handling check?
Because he was the one with his hands on the boar.
Yeah, I was the one.
Oh, detect magic requires touch? It's just
during the ritual, I think
it's just a 30-foot radius. You're not using in.
Oh no, I was using identify on it.
You were using identify?
Yeah, identify requires touch.
Oh, there we go. That makes more sense now. Okay, so animal handling would make sense. Thank you. Og got an Arcana with a 5. Crackthorn tried to grapple it and was successful. Og did a custom roll. I don't know what that was, and then Axel. Blah blah. Okay, so Gravedigger, is this your strength check to try to... From 11 minutes ago.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked that earlier.
Okay. So, so we are saying that Og is next to it, Kendrick was next to it doing an identify instead of detect magic, that's fine. And then Gravedigger, you would also, give me a contested grapple.
Is that just strength or athletics?
Wait.
It's your... Wait.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So, upon seeing you start approaching the boar,
Okay.
I would want to say, oh wait, can you just hold on just a second? I want to say one more thing. To the boar.
One more thing.
I
love the
Mr.
Jackie
Boar.
Chan. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, what?
I love the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon. I loved it as a kid.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Fuck yes.
Such a good show, dude.
So good.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I'm pulling my age. I don't know that.
you guys are all the same age,
I
and
don't
yet,
either.
how does Gravedigger know it?
But because I'm younger than GD.
I think it must have been on like Netflix, and I binged it when I was younger.
Could be. Well worth it.
Oh, see, I didn't have Netflix. I was like 18. There you go.
What a loser.
5 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you. Mr. Boar, would you mind coming with us?
Would mind.
Would mind. What if I gave you some snacks?
Persuasion check, please. I'm gonna save this other dice that I rolled against Gravedigger's possible future grapple.
I had an incredible 7.
I rolled a 15 plus whatever. I don't care. No. Happy here. No go.
It would seem the boar does not want to come with us, gentlemen.
And it keeps like
However,
eating grass.
I also don't feel comfortable just leaving it out here, knowing that something's going amiss.
Yes, it is quite strange that this boar is not a boar.
Bum bum bum.
But I'm not sure how we would do anything about it.
Right. What were you going to do, big guy? You were coming up here.
He makes a scooping motion with his hands. That he was gonna pick him up.
Moving motion.
Are you being stealthy with that at all?
You.
No, he doesn't. He just kind of like is showing that that's what he was planning on doing.
Give me a stealth roll, just for the heck of it.
Stealth roll. 18.
Okay.
Wasting all my good rolls already.
You're fine for now. The board doesn't notice this.
I honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea. Hendrik, did you say you knew how long the spell lasts?
Let me see. Since I know the exact name of the spell, I assume I know how long it lasts, correct, Riley?
You learned that it was like shape change, right? Or something like that?
Nope, polymorph.
Yeah. You can read the text of the of that particular spell. I'm currently trying to decide if speak with animals means that they can understand everything that you say to anyone that you're talking to, or if they only understand what you're saying to that particular animal. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. It doesn't necessarily mean that... It doesn't say that everything that you say can be understood by any beasts around you, so... I'm going to say only words that Og has directed toward the boar would the boar understand.
That makes sense, since the ability to verbally communicate with the bees might sound different than like common. I don't know.
See, that's the other part. The spell doesn't say that, so it could be like your particular common words are just understood by the boar. It's not like you're speaking boar.
Right? That's
Yeah. I've seen that interpreted so many different ways. So
Yeah, I feel like that's just like up to DM discretion.
you learn whether any spells are affecting the item. I think we're just gonna go along with the fact that it's not an item. Obviously, it's an animal creature, but we're gonna pretend that it works anyway. But
Well,
you
no,
don't.
Oh, it was it's the last sentence, brother.
Yeah, the last
sentence
sentence.
saved it.
So yeah, you learn what the spell is, but whether or not you know what polymorph does at your particular level, I don't think you do.
You don't think I do?
I mean, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you at your level have experience with our in a polymorph.
Yeah. So this is pretty much like essentially rolling if I read a book at Strixhaven saying anything about it.
I think this might be why you rolled an Arcana check the last time.
It might be.
No. Who rolled that? Oh, it was Og. Og rolled.
That was me.
Yeah. Okay. So this
because
is
you had said that he knew what it was, so I rolled an Arcana to see if I knew what it was.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I got a 20.
Yeah. Then you're familiar with polymorph and what it does and how long it lasts.
Okay, I'm gonna say to Dumont, like, it lasts exactly an hour. So I'm not sure in the concentration spell. So I'm not sure when it was cast on this board. But if we were to just wait here for a bit, you might see it dispel.
So we could either bring him with us or follow him around.
I prefer the latter.
So you want to follow. Would you mind just killing a couple of hours instead of scooping him up, big guy? We have to come up with a better name for you.
Yeah, I just call him the tall one.
Tall one.
I like all the nicknames so far. I've heard Shovel Knight, Tall One, Big Guy. I like them all.
Gravedigger, your mic's muted if you didn't notice.
If he's even here right now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm eating real quick. Did I need to respond to any of those things? Because I was just gonna be like, it's gonna be all right. But
Bitch.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're sustaining your body.
You just gonna give like a bunch of shrugs to everybody?
this is what I'm putting on. Oh, sorry, I just haven't eaten a lot lately, so.
You should maintain a normal diet even though shit's going.
No, I am now. I just went shopping yesterday. I have this whole list and everything.
Damn.
But yeah, so he's just not gonna pick him up then.
Okay. So, do you guys want to have any conversations while you're waiting and just watching this boar, or should I just let time go?
So, Ogmok, what did you learn from that old lady you went to go hang out with for a few?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm glad you asked. Well, you see, I learned how to make some rather small healing potions. And I also did learn how to check for quality ingredients and making them.
Ooh. Did you learn where to find said ingredients?
She showed me kind of like where their whereabouts were that were near her. So I'm sure I could identify them. But beyond the... Did she tell me where else in the land I could find them, or was it just her like little?
Oh damn it. As far as that goes, it's she told you like, well, honestly, your herbalism skill would already be enough to know what herbs can be used for particular potions and stuff. You don't have, as far as I know, you don't have the alchemy skill to make other potions and elixirs and teas and whatever. I posted a bunch of stuff in our herbalism alchemy channel. But those aren't like fortified ideas. I can work with you on like how you think you want to have the herbalism skill and possibly your learning alchemy skill like what happens there. But yeah, you know how to pick the particular herbs and find them for healing potions at least now. But you know how to with your herbalism skill, you know how to find and cultivate and pick herbs for everything else that herbs could be used for. That's just inherent to the herbalism skill.
Yes, and indeed, I do know I can gather these ingredients and make a couple of different things with them. What about yourself? What were you up to while I was learning? I haven't really inquired as much as I should have.
Yeah.
I enjoy that one too.
So much great conversation happening right now.
Oh, how does he ask a question and then disappear?
Sorry, my mom called me. Okay, so what happened?
You asked, you know where to find these things, and I was like, yes, actually, I do. I do know where to find them. I can make quite a couple of things, but the only actual potion I know is the healing one.
Okay. That is quite interesting. Riley, I have a question.
Yep.
So, would what's her name? Would Kendrick know anything about like magical potions of the sort since he was a Witherbloom student?
Did you just like partially forget what your name was?
Yes, for like 2 seconds.
Son of a bitch. Sorry. Would you know what like potions and ingredients were?
No, anything. Not any specifics, just anything about potions of the sort.
I mean, with your arcane training, you would have some possibility of understanding like identifying each potion.
Yeah.
But like your identify spell, your identify spell more than your detect magic spell would be the thing you would go to there. But you have some possibility of just like your arcane training knowing what particular potions and elixirs do. Okay. But as far as ingredients, that's an alchemy thing. That's
yeah. He didn't really focus on it. That wasn't his like main thing.
Yeah.
In Sixhaven, but he was part of the Witherbloom kind of house.
The wizardry thing, and the alchemy thing are entirely different houses. But yeah, you would have picked up on some little things.
Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna say, did she teach you about anything a little more advanced?
Unfortunately, no. She all I really got out of it was the small healing potion.
She makes her living making healing potions. That's it. That's all she does. And midwifing. Sorry.
Is the midwife the one who gives birth to babies for couples, or is that the one that helps couples give birth to babies?
Helps give birth.
Okay.
That was a fun question halfway through, and then it was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. A surrogate.
You're thinking of a surrogate.
Pregnant for 9 months. Can you give birth to this baby?
A surrogate would be the one that carries the baby for a couple.
Yeah. See, Gravedigger was a little confused too. What does this mean?
No, I just forgot the name of the surrogate.
Okay.
A Surrogate is also a movie with Bruce Willis where he is Did you want me to finish that sentence?
Yes.
Oh, there's a movie from like the 2000s where Bruce Willis plays a surrogate where human beings can have their consciousness, I guess, inhabit a robot, a cyborg, to then like continue living their lives, like their consciousness is uploaded to this cyborg or robot, and then that's just them, never dying, because there is no death for completely robotic things aside from electrical failure, I guess. I don't know.
Interesting.
Sick.
Interesting movie. Like, it's called Surrogate if you guys want to watch it, but and Bruce Willis is always awesome, so
Yeah, every
like, I hope that he does okay with his aphasia. So
I didn't know he had aphasia.
yeah, that's why he dropped out of movies. He started having aphasia, couldn't really speak the way he wanted to, and poor guy, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Lived a great life, made a lot of good shit that a lot of people love, and there was also a weird thing where he may have. There's a controversy for a second where he possibly was selling his. You know how AI and deepfake is at such a state where they can almost like perfectly replicate somebody talking.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so there was a controversy where he may have sold his likeness and his voice to this like AI whatever for future film or TV purposes.
That's weird,
But
interesting.
apparently not. Apparently he did not.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
But yeah. Oglonk. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
What are your familiarities with such potions?
Oh, I dabbled around in school. We school is all about trying new experiences.
School?
Yes. Oh,
You
that's
went to what school?
kind of a long story, but I went to a school for wizards and mages and sorcerers and warlocks, spellcasters alike.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It was fun. I made a friend here and there.
So you're kind of our resident expert, yeah.
Ooh, that's a bold word to throw around. I wouldn't call myself an expert. I only was there for it.
Mr. Board, you hear that? This guy's an expert in magic.
Magic.
Holy crap, he knows what magic is.
Magic.
He knows what magic is?
Yeah, he said magic. He said the word.
Do you think he cast the polymorph on himself?
Mr. Boar, you don't remember anything before you were a boar, right?
Wrong.
Oh, what do
Right.
you remember?
Right.
Wait a minute. Can I insight that? Or was
Sure.
that a legitimate mistake?
Sure. You gotta
21?
roll. I was gonna say you gotta roll really shitty not to get that. Yeah, you've noticed a rolled a 5, and that's plus whatever, doesn't matter. You notice that the boar has lied, I guess.
Doesn't seem to be telling the truth. Oh.
Did you say he doesn't seem to be telling the truth in character or just out loud?
No, just out loud.
Okay.
Out loud, not in character.
Yeah, out loud, not in character. Oh. Well, something's not right here, you guys. Mr. Boar.
The boar would kind of start to like turn away from y'all, just kind of like be like nonchalantly grazing but away
I'm going to
from y'all.
guys. I think he's trying to run, and I'm gonna get up and start walking towards it, but not aggressively.
Okay, I'm going to follow and do the same.
All right. As you as the boar senses you're starting to follow, it dashes.
Oh shit!
Can we roll initiative?
Yeah,
I wanna do some of
let's
this,
have
man.
some initiative because this is fun shit here. And you're paying enough attention where we're not gonna say this is a prior. He rolled a fucking 20.
I rolled an 18.
No way.
So Ogumok 18. I rolled a 17.
Wait.
We're rolling high for initiative.
I thought Kendrick, you said you rolled an 18.
I thought I did. A little thing popped up at the top of my screen, but it was Ogumok rolling.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Gravedigger,
You're loading.
do you believe that your character would have been paying enough attention to the boar?
I got a nat 1.
Okay, it doesn't matter then. Okay, so as the boar who rolled a 20 and is +1 from its dex was running away, let's see, let me do. Ooh, that's a good speed. All right. So we will say that you guys were in melee range. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. I'm gonna say melee. Melee. I don't give a. That's what it's where. As it starts to sprint away, I'm going to say thanks to Gravedigger's Nat 1 that there was no opportunity attack. However, Og and Kendrick would have had that opportunity attack.
Attack? Oh,
Which at your level, I don't think you took Warcaster, right?
No, I took Shadow.
So you should only have a melee attack, which could theoretically be your bite, but anyway, first up will be Og's because we'll go by whatever. So Og, what's your opportunity attack if you want to take one?
Yeah, I would try and swing at him with the quarterstaff in
Okay.
a non-lethal fashion.
Attack roll.
Let's see. Oh, fuck yeah, this is gonna be great. 16.
16 does hit. However, you are a weak druid, so
Yeah, it's gonna go great. He doesn't have anything in his other hand, so he probably is two-handing it for a 5 damage.
okay. Done. Kendrick, are you doing an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I don't really have any good melee attacks other than my bite, so I might do my bite.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna bite him.
Attack roll.
A 7.
7.
Yes, not a 17.
A 7 misses.
Okay.
So, given that those are the only two opportunity attacks that are usable against the boar, it runs 40 feet away from you. So let's say that you guys are at pure east, pure south, pure west. This guy has run straight north, 80 feet away. And that is its turn.
Okay.
What did that missed bite look like? Because I haven't seen.
I'd say
I
it just looks like me trying to
haven't
jump
seen
on top of him.
Buddy.
Like pretty much me trying to like wrap my arms around him, like with like my mouth open, but you don't really like see me like since the bite missed, you don't see a bite, but you do see me try to like grab him with my mouth open.
So, as pigs do, it slipped through Kendrick's like wrapped around grasp.
Yeah.
And Gravedigger
So I
was
don't-
just like, the fuck? Although non-verbally.
Not prepared.
Yeah. And now it is Whoever, Og's turn. And it's 80 feet away from you.
Gotcha. I'm gonna move 30 towards him.
Okay.
While passing Kendrick. Did you just try to bite that pig? And I'm gonna cast Entangle on him, centered on him.
What's the range?
The boar. The range of that is 90 feet.
Okay, sure. And then, is that a strength save?
Yes. So there's a 20-foot square around him that is difficult terrain, and then he has a DC 14 strength check.
Does not make the strength check. Is that...
So he would be restrained.
Restrained, okay. Okay, so he's 50 feet away from you, restrained. That's your action.
And I'll end there.
And move to that. So next up is Kendrick. It's 50 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna say, no, I wasn't trying to bite it. I was trying to grab it. And then I'm gonna cast,
Duh.
Okay, should I put this thing down or should I try to stop it from moving?
You guys can respond if you want to.
Don't kill the boar.
Hold up, this might be. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Move. I see.
There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. What's the range? How far is this thing away? You said
50.
50 feet. Okay. I'm going to run 70 feet. Actually, no, not 70 feet. Exactly. Ooh. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna run 35 feet. I'm not gonna dash. I'm just gonna run 35 feet.
Okay.
My max. And then I'm going to cast.
So you're 25 from it, or 15 from it.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna cast Infestation.
And that's not right. You ran 35, so it's 80 feet away.
Oh, it's 80 feet?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it dashed 80, and then so it's 80 feet from you right now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Does chill touch stop movement? That's a touch spell.
That doesn't. Chill touch is about like reducing healing gained.
I mean, its movement is stopped.
If it's undead.
Oh, it's completely stopped? Okay, if it's completely stopped, then I don't see a point in attacking it, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna just run up to it. I'm gonna dash up to it. So, I'm gonna dash 70 feet.
Okay, so you're 10 feet from it.
Yeah, so I'm just
the last
my turn.
20 feet around the boar is difficult.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Then I'm not gonna go.
It doesn't
I'm just
say,
gonna run up to the difficult terrain.
It doesn't say it's not difficult terrain for your allies, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. So you're gonna stand at the edge?
Yep, at the edge.
20-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay, so you're 20 feet away. No action. That was your dash. You no bonus action?
Yeah. No bonus action.
Okay. Gravedigger, you're up. And you are 80 feet away, Gravedigger.
Okay. So wait. So how does dashing work again? Is that an action?
For you, it is, yes, because you're not a rogue or a monk.
Lame. Okay, so there's not much I can do. He's 80 feet away. Even if I was to just take my 30 feet, there's nothing I can really do there. So I think I'll just follow with the whole 60 feet sprint. Okay. So that I'm not far away.
So you are 20 feet away, which is actually perfect because you're not entering Agumok's entangle. And if that is your full turn?
Yep.
All right. This is a tough choice for this boar thing. All right. Oh, it's in. Okay. Okay, this is fun. So, it is going to. Actually, it's going. Yeah, it's going to try to break out of the entangle. It's a DC 14.
Yes.
Fuck, it fails. Okay. Dang. Okay, so that's its action. Has no more movement speed because it's restrained. No bonus actions that I can see. That's it for Mr. or Mrs. Boar. Og, you're up again.
Gotcha. Let's see. Casting another spell. So casting another spell here would not break concentration on entangle, right?
As long as it's not another concentration spell.
Right. So I'm gonna have to use another spell slot to cast Speak with Animals again, since that's only had a 10-minute duration. And
Good. Well, you guys. Okay. You guys were not Oh, well, sorry. Speak with Animals is a concentration spell, right?
no,
No?
I don't think so. Nope, it's not.
Please allow me a second. Because I'm pretty sure it is. Lo siento mucho. I gotta make sure that the stream is okay. Slack, cool.
You gotta make sure I'm not lying to you, huh?
It's a spell that lasts for like 10 minutes or an hour.
But it's not concentration.
How the fuck is that not concentration? I could have sworn that it was. Okay, it's a ritual. Okay. Interesting. Okay. However, I'm gonna be nice. You don't have any reason to cast it again because your conversation didn't last long enough. Really?
No.
You still have it up.
Just
Yeah.
fine. Great, let's see. So I'll move, I think I'm 50 feet, so I'll move with my 30 feet as far as I can around this square of terrain.
It's a circle, right? 20-foot radius?
It's a square.
Oh. It's a 40-foot square?
20-foot square.
So 20-foot square would mean 10 feet. Sorry. And it would mean 20 feet on each side, centered on the target, which would mean 10 feet away from the target.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so if we've been saying it's 20 feet away from the board that you have to stop to not get into the entangle, we've been wrong. If it's a 20-foot square, then it's 10 feet away from the boar on either side of it.
Yeah, my apologies.
It's okay.
I think I may have misspoke when I said radius, and that is
So, yeah, radius
on me
is
there.
circle. Yeah. So, yeah, you can move up. I mean, you only got 30 feet of movement speed anyway, so you're still 20 feet away.
Cool. So I'll say, look, we're not here to hurt you, or no matter what it is you've done. But what's going on? Why have you started lying and then bolt from us?
You have entrapped me.
You ran.
I am bored. I scared.
You're not a boar.
I am boar.
You're not.
Am? Is this how you want to spend your turn?
I think that's 6. Yeah, I think that's 6 seconds.
It's up to you. I'll give you an action, bonus action if you want to.
Yeah, no, I got nothing else.
Okay.
I should have been more careful with my wording.
Kendrick, you're up next. Or now.
I'm gonna be like, I know that you're under the effects of a spell right now. Polymorph? Does it sound familiar? Yeah. I'm gonna look at Ogumok and be like, what do you say?
Oh, damn it. You know what? Actually, it said...
He's not even speaking. He's just making noises.
Oh, wow.
It's trying to trick Kendrick.
Yeah. I want to say, you think you can trick me? You think you think it's a funny game? And then, I'm gonna cast, Infestation.
God.
Okay.
Makes a Constitution 15 saving throw.
And is that like a, it fails, but how does that work?
He takes, let me just read it out loud. Let me read the whole thing.
Just the important parts.
Okay. They make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 poison damage.
Okay.
They take 5 poison damage and move 5 feet in a random direction. If it can move and so it doesn't. And its speed is at least 5 feet, then blah blah blah. Yeah, can't move. So none of this other stuff matters.
So it just took the 5 poison.
Yeah, that was the point. I was just trying to hit him a little bit, hurt him a bit. Show him he can't mess with me. I don't know.
Okay. It took the 5 poison, can't move anywhere, obviously because it's still restrained. And it is looking fucking rough. Is that your turn?
Rough. Kind of rough. I was expecting it to be a little stronger. I wasn't trying to really hurt it. It was supposed to be like a love tap. But
at least you didn't murder it straight up. Like,
yeah.
You're good.
Just a boar.
Yeah, it's just a boar.
Is it just a boar?
How many health points did you start with at level 1?
That's a bad example.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No. It's wizard is a very unconstitutional.
Yeah.
But a lot of animals are too. Like.
No, they're not.
Small little boar.
They're animals. They're like tough skin, bears, boar, whatever. Anyway,
that sounds more like AC to me.
Possibly. Bonus action.
No. I'm gonna just be like, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that, and then in my turn.
The boar just looks at you and is like, I can't make boar sounds. Okay, Gravedigger, what's up? What you doing?
How far away is he from me?
Did you dash? The last.
You said, yeah, it was 20 feet away last time.
So it is still 20 feet from you.
And I can't walk up to him because of the entanglement.
You can get close-ish, but it's difficult terrain. So half
close enough to.
Wait, no. We decided it's a 10-foot square, so it's 10 feet of difficult terrain. You are 20 feet away, so you can move your 10, and then of your remaining 15, I think. You would make 7.
So have I noticed that? I mean, I saw not like. I guess I guess it's hard to tell when someone's trying to non-lethally hurt someone, right?
No,
From
if
the
you
outside
call
of
it,
thing.
yeah. If they are not saying it to you as a character, then you wouldn't know. Well,
You might
I
have
think
heard
I'm just-
me call out to Kendrick, "Don't kill the boar."
yeah, you might have heard that.
Well, no, yeah, I just fuck. I'm gonna walk up to the boar and whack him on the head non-lethally.
Okay, you can get 10 feet, and then you have is it 25 feet remaining? Right? You have 35 total.
I have 30. I only have 30.
30. Okay, yeah. You can get right up to it.
Uh-huh.
You want to non-lethally strike the boar with your shovel?
Yep.
Okay. Attack roll.
Nice. 19.
19 hits. I don't think it matters what your damage is. Actually, yeah, it does. It does. No, it does. What's your damage?
13.
13 damage. Okay. So, as you hit it, 13, 12. I'm going to go use the restroom really quick, but I'm going to tell you what happens. As you hit it, it turns into this orc, this long-haired orc kind of character. That long black hair, sharp jagged teeth as orcs do, has these like jagged, like if you imagine like these two fingers on your outside were curling in tusks, so they kind of go like that, kind of like Wolverine, but like just with two that kind of curve into each other a little bit on each hand.
Mm-hmm.
Has kind of just like leathers kind of on its body, and it looks at you and it says, "The real fun has begun now." And I'll be right back if you guys want. It's really quick.
Shit.
What the hell?
Okay, sorry, I had zoned out a little bit. What exactly happened?
An orc.
He turned into an orc, bruh.
Oh, he turned into an orc. Okay.
And said the real fun has begun now. So like, this is great. But it's still restrained.
Yeah.
So that means you would have had advantage on that attack if he didn't give it to you. Don't forget.
Not that I needed it.
True.
Because I'm a fucking beast. I'm the fucking gravedigger.
Is that the accent that we hear whenever you cast a message spell?
No. You never hear the same voice.
Oh, weird.
Kind of just does one. He doesn't care to be associated with a voice.
Fair.
Good point,
Okay,
Og.
you got your head full.
And
Yeah.
if you guys ever catch me slipping, please, for the love of God, let me know. Just in case you would have crit, give me another D20 attack roll. And I don't think the rest of you made attack rolls while it was restrained, did you?
No.
Okay,
It was a infestation, which was a saving throw, and
gotcha.
I was trying to talk to him.
Gravedigger. Crit?
Yeah.
Did you crit?
What now?
Did you crit
Did I crit?
on your advantage roll?
I have an advantage roll.
Yeah, because it's restrained.
Nope.
Okay.
That'd have been sick.
So that was Gravedigger's action and movement. Any bonus action?
Nope.
Not even a rage?
I forget that I have that.
I was gonna say, not gonna push you one way or another, but if you would like to, you still can.
Yeah, actually. I actually forget I'm a barbarian sometimes, not gonna lie.
All right, so Gravedigger has raged. It sounds like Og. So yeah, Gravedigger has noticed that this boar has turned into this orc with these weird like talon claws. It has threatened, and then Gravedigger has raged to meet this challenge. Og, you were rough. So Kendrick, where? So both of you, Og, where were you abouts?
Just at the edge of the
Yeah.
circle of entanglement.
Me and Agumon were about right next to each other.
So about 10 feet away. Okay, and
Where?
you guys were. So this boar ran straight north because you guys were at east, west, and south. Ran straight north. And then y'all, as far as I know, just kind of ran straight toward it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the orc thing, which is up after Gravedigger. Would you... So, you see the orc start to move its arms in this kind of circular pattern, like his hands kind of form this like circular pattern around each other, kind of like they're like moving around a ball, and from their arms, from their hands, starts to emanate a kind of a electrical, like lightning kind of ball, and it shoots the ball toward y'all.
This is a fucking lightning throwing orc.
It's a spell casting orc, yeah.
Holy shit.
He has disadvantage if it's an attack roll.
Yeah. Oh, why?
Restrained.
Oh, but it's not an attack roll.
Oh.
Good point. Thank you for pointing it out, but it's not attack roll. Let me just make sure what the spell casting, like the DC would be here. Lo siento. Okay. So you're looking at a DC of 12. So give me a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw. And if you get 12 or higher, you take half damage.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die. I have 14 HP, bro. At level
15, bro.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
We're both gonna die.
I failed your save.
What was the save?
12 or higher.
No, I'm saying
Dex.
what? Dex.
Dexterity.
Okay.
Oh wait, hey, inspiration. That's a thing, right?
Yep.
Yes, I also have inspiration, and
Are
I'm
we doing
using.
this? Yeah, I'd love to use that.
I think we've been saying you have a plus, like a D6.
D6. Okay.
Yeah, I'll fucking risk it. It's not likely, but I'll risk it because I need it.
9. Okay, so I got a 9, 10, 11. Oh, it was so close.
So close.
Ooh, that's better. What's that? Oh, I got 12.
All right. Gravedigger,
You.
Yeah.
what was your dexterity saving throw?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know we were all rolling for some reason.
Oh, yeah. You guys all kind of went straight toward the boar as far as you told me, so.
Dexterity saving throw. 12.
That's exactly what you needed. So. Alright, so this bolt of lightning energy comes straight through the three of you. And let me do some rolls here, please. Ah! Not going to count that 6 because I didn't intend to roll it. Oh, that's high. Okay, that's bad. Fuck. not liking that at all. Okay, so that was I don't want to TPK this fucking group already because there's been a lot of changes made.
Hey, man.
I
Give it
know.
your best shot,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
That
Hey,
is.
just do it. Do it have to be done.
That
Actually,
is-
oh, it might be too late. Hold up, let me see.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's not AC. It's a saving throw. What about this one? You magically distract the triggering target and turn its momentary uncertainty. A reaction which you take when a creature you can see succeeds an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw. No. Yeah, I don't got nothing.
What you
Okay. I even reduced the damage of this fucking lightning bolt, and I still rolled 28 damage.
got? Half. I'm okay.
So if you succeeded the saving throw of 12 or higher, you take half.
Kendrick is just annihilated.
So 14
How
damage
much
if you
did you take?
saved. So 14 if you
Okay.
saved, or 28 if you did not save. And you
Cool.
don't have resistance to lightning damage. So it sounds like
Okay.
I'm at 27.
Kendrick is down.
Yeah.
You're
You double his
level
HP.
you're level 3, right?
Yep.
Have you been rolling or taking straight up just standard HP?
I've been rolling.
And you have not been subtracting, like, do you have what's your con?
0.
Okay, so you can't subtract anyway, so okay. And you've been rolling with my special roll rules, right? Like if you roll a 1, did you roll a 1 for any of your HP rolls?
Never mind. It's not rolled. I had it on fixed. I just looked.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
fine.
14 on fixed.
At level 3?
Yep. At level 3.
I guess wizard is shit. Yeah, 6 plus. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. So you guys see Kendrick go down to this lightning bolt, and
On seeing that, could I cast Healing Word as a reaction?
sure, that's my rule. Sure. If you have a spell slot for it.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that also
And-
a Baldur's Gate thing?
No.
No. Okay.
And I think as a reaction, I don't recall if my rules allow you to do it as full health or like I don't know if my rules say you can choose.
Let's see here.
If
You have
they-
maybes.
I was gonna say if
Heal
they
for max is an action or bonus action, so that wouldn't happen for a reaction.
yeah it'd be on your turn I think so, but as a reaction you still have the chance to get your spell slot back.
Right. Yeah. If it
Fine.
heals less than half.
So
Possible.
what is your? Are you doing it second level or first level?
I'm doing it second level.
Okay.
Yoink.
So give us the
So that's
healing
10
roll.
Healing.
Okay. So Kendrick is popped. Even before Kendrick falls, Kendrick, give me a dexterity saving throw. Another one.
I got a 7 again.
Okay, so yeah, you are prone, but you are healed for 10. So you are alive with 10 hit points.
Yeah, exactly at 10.
Yep. And then you're welcome, Og, to roll for that spell slot back.
So I do. It does say if it heals less than half possible, it has a 50% chance to return. I think that's over half.
I think
That
that's
was possible, right?
So the problem is when you so what I meant by that is if your roll is less than half possible.
Well, I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Yeah, which is 6 out of a possible
8.
8. So no, you would not get a. You know what? Actually, I want to amend that. I want to like have. I think I did amend it to. a percentage chance. So give me a d20 roll.
Okay.
You rolled a 4 plus 2, so 6 out of a possible 8. So if your d20 is 80% or higher, so like a 16 or higher, you get your spell slot back.
Perfect. I like that. Hell
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Okay. But hey, the opportunity was there. And I like that.
Yeah, well,
I like that new. I think I reworded it. I don't remember if I did, but I wanted to. So yeah, spell slot used, reaction used, Kendrick up, but still prone. And next up is whoever was next in the order, which would be Og.
There we go. Say. No, we didn't have to make this into a fight, you know. And I'll use all of my movement to.
But we did.
And I'll use my bonus action to wild shape.
Okay. Into what?
Well, of course, the good old brown bear.
Okay. And with your action and movement.
Yeah, so movement, move adjacent, within melee distance.
Gotcha.
And action, let me pull him up real quick. I should have already had this ready.
Don't worry about it.
There. All right. He makes 2 attacks, so I'm gonna do a claw attack on this orc.
All right.
Let's see. Yoink. So that is a +6 to hit. So yoink, claws.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is very interesting.
Shut up.
Seems like D&D and Beyond is trying to become a tabletop, like a VTT.
That'd be sick.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's like a new thing where you can make maps on it, and in a campaign you can launch the game, and then have people play with their little characters on your maps for your own encounters that you set up with their encounter feature.
So,
that would be nice.
A group that I was playing with before the summer started, there was an option when you were logging in and going through your character list and going through your campaigns where you could, on that character in that campaign, just click like above VTT was an option. Is that different than what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's different. It's like a thing that just like, I don't know, like within like the last week, but yeah, it's like brand new. It says it's an alpha thing. Like this
cool.
might change some stuff up. Might shake some stuff up at some point. I don't know how it works yet. Cool.
All right.
17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
6 plus 4.
I have no idea what's wrong with my.
So that's 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Cool. It takes the full brunt of the bear attack. Now that's your first attack, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I'm a claw, and now I'm gonna try and bite this man. Ugh. 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. So your claw strikes, like swipes through the anchorite of the orc, and then it like shimmies to the side a little bit, like with your claw attack, like it moves with it, and then your bite just like barely misses the air, which is vacated. And as long as that's your action, bonus action, movement, we have Kendrick on that next.
Okay. Right now I'm at 10 HP.
Which is like mega HP for a fucking wizard.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna ask the party. Are we killing this thing, or are we trying to subdue?
So Og the bear has gone.
Oh yeah, he's a bear.
Yarp.
Shit. I literally have no one to talk to right now. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, GD can. I would allow GD to message you as a reaction if he wanted to. Like,
I'm gonna say Tallwin.
but if he
You-
doesn't want to waste his reaction, he can like make some kind of motion. GD, are you here right now?
Yep.
Would you like to respond to Kendrick with his question about killing this thing?
He's asking us while we're fighting him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kill or subdue?
Oh, you said it in character. My bad.
You guys don't really have, aside from Og, you guys don't have different voices for in character versus out of, so I can understand.
I kind of like you have a slight accent, but I lose it every now and then. So I'm just bad with accent.
I mean, I don't know. He tried to. He attacked us the second he had the chance. Well, I can't really respond.
I mean, you can,
You can message as a reaction.
or you can, without using reaction, you can shrug. You can like give like an attack kind of like signal. You can.
I am like ready to attack still.
Okay.
I'm already ready to swing my shovel again.
So that's your answer from GD, Kendrick, and Og has taken 2 swipes at him.
Okay. that you know, that's good enough. I'm gonna inflict wounds this guy.
Okay, attack roll on this, I think. Are you? Did you get up
22.
close to it, or you are?
No, I'm still like where I was.
Okay.
Still where I was before.
I'm pretty sure Og has not been hit, so it's still difficult terrain. It still shouldn't be hard for you to get up to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna just shoot from here.
Okay. Inflict. Oh, you're gonna send your bat?
No, I'm. It's touch.
Yeah.
Fuck. You're right.
Do you want to get up next to it with Og?
Yeah, I'm gonna send my bat.
Okay. That's on your turn, or is it on the bat's turn? You have separate turns, right?
That's up to you. I don't know.
It says in the rules like your familiar takes its turn.
Okay, then I'll
after yours or its own initiative.
Got you.
It's in the spell.
So with how spells like casting the spell works, if I cast a spell here, if I cast like a spell in my turn, during the bat's turn, would I be able to cast a touch spell?
So that is also in the Find Familiar spell book. I think it says like you have to use your reaction as a player, as your PC, to have your familiar cast a touch spell. I think that's what it says. I haven't read it for a while.
Yeah, I have it pulled up. Let me read it real quick. The command acts on its own turn. A familiar can't attack. But the action is normal. When the familiar drops to your HP,
finally, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell. You're familiar with it was moved within 100 feet of you. It uses its reaction to deliver the spell.
When I cast, so I'm casting the spell, then it moves during my turn to do it.
So that takes your action, and it would be concentration for you on your turn. However, the familiar, it rolls its own initiative, which we did not do, which actually might be an important thing to do. So you could theoretically be interrupted while holding this spell before your familiar casts it on touch.
When you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell. Your familiar must be within 100 feet of you.
It's basically like you holding your action to cast a spell, except it does not use your reaction. It uses your familiar's reaction, but you guys do not go one after the other. There's separate initiative rolls. So
yeah, it seems like when it's doing this specific effect, it's doing it during my turn for its reaction. So it's like I'm casting a touch spell as a ranged spell.
Yeah.
Just with him.
I'm okay with that. That actually does sound like what it's saying here. But the familiar's movement happens on its turn. However, I would say that you've had... Oh, shit. Also, your familiar might have been killed by the lightning bolt.
Maybe.
Since we have not established that your familiar was away from you.
It says use its reaction to deliver the spell.
Yeah, no, that part I'm okay with. But the fact that the question is whether or not you would have directed your familiar away from you, out of the range of the lightning bolt spell.
I had forgot about my familiar.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I always assume that he's just like on your shoulder.
Yeah,
he was on my shoulder.
So, I'm gonna give you a d20 roll. And anything 16 or higher, you would have had your familiar fly away from you.
Okay.
So just a straight d20. You get a 25% chance.
I got a 15.
Fuck, that was so close.
It was very close.
I'm so sorry. So the familiar, give me a dexterity saving throw for your bat.
I don't think it's gonna matter. He's just dead. Because he takes half damage even if he
does.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the damage is 28, so like 14. It doesn't have like evasion.
I'm not sure. Let me look it up. I highly doubt it.
If it does, you're probably okay, or you might be okay, but I doubt it does because like most monsters don't.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just has blind sight and keen hearing.
Okay. So unfortunately, your bat did not make it from your shoulder because you as a character. Wait, what's your plus? What's your plus intelligence?
+5.
Okay. You know what? I'm okay with calling that an intelligence check. Not to like really, because like it's you as your character. Like we're approaching this boar. We have no idea what this magical boar is capable of. It could be something crazy. I'm gonna send my bat around.
Yeah.
So in this really lucky,
that does sound like something Kindred would do.
A little bit lucky, a little bit intelligence, you have sent your boar away to kind of like scout around the back of it. So it did not get hit by the lightning bolt. The rest of you did. You went down. Oh, hold on. It's not concentration.
It's not concentration.
Okay. So your bat is still up. It's away from the lightning bolt. Did not get hit by it. You got back up because you can't really communicate with it if you're down. So you can't really direct it. Otherwise, it would just take the dodge action, I think, on its turn.
Yeah, I think that's what it says.
So yeah, your bat is able to, on its turn. No, it's on your turn because it has to be okay.
Yeah, on my turn because it says reaction to deliver.
Okay, sure. Okay, give me that. What was the attack roll?
22.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
What's the damage? Yeah.
$25 damage.
Okay. The orc is looking not great. Is looking like fucking bat. Like trying to swat at it. Yeah. That is Kendrick's turn. Oh wait, that's sorry. That's your movement. If you had, do you want to take any movement? Because I don't think you did.
Yeah. I'm gonna back the fuck up like heavy. Like.
Okay.
I'm doing 35 feet backwards.
Let's roll initiative for your bat.
Okay. Got a 16.
Okay, so it literally go. Okay, so what would you have your bat do, recognizing that it is in melee range of the orc
Yeah.
on its turn?
I'm going to have the bat. Can the bat just fly up?
It would
Get out
take
of
an
the way,
opportunity attack.
It would. Okay, then I'm gonna have the bat attack him. I'm gonna have the bat bite him.
Okay.
Actually, no. Find
No,
familiar.
I don't think
Find
it
familiar
can. Yeah.
attack. Yeah. So he's gonna hang out. Gonna hang out.
Okay.
Gonna hang out right where he is.
Can I hold on? I'll say I can give you a suggestion that it used its reaction, however, on your turn to deliver the spell. It's its own turn now, which means it would get its reaction back, which isn't actually part of this conversation right now, but it could theoretically, like any other creature, disengage.
Oh, disengage.
I believe.
Oh, that is true. I always forget about the disengage action.
Yeah.
Even though it's so fucking handy.
It's not used a lot unless you're a rogue, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him disengage and then just fly towards me. I'm moving 35. He can only move 30, so he's not gonna get all the way there, but damn close.
Okay. Did you move away on your turn?
Yeah, I moved away.
Okay, so like which direction from? Let's say you were just a little, like mostly south, but maybe a little bit one direction, either west or east.
If he's north from us since he ran away
mostly
north, then northeast. And I'm gonna go south.
Just straight. Okay.
Back. Yeah, just straight away, just straight back.
And you would have used your action to cast the spell, but your movement to move. Okay, so the bat is is 30 feet movement speed for your bat.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's
your
5
bat
feet
is
away from me.
Yeah, like halfway. Well, no, because the bat's in touch. So he would have been. You only have 25 movement speed.
I have 35. I went 35.
Yeah. So your bat would be from 10 to. So 10 away if you were there, but you were 35. You move your full 35 away.
Oh yeah, yep. So he would be. Would it be 15 feet?
If you moved 45 feet away from the orc, then the bat would be 15 from you.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, cool. Sorry for that long thing. GD, you're up, and I believe you're 10 feet away from the orc.
I was in melee range.
You moved into the entangle?
I mean, that's how I was able to hit him.
I don't know why I thought you didn't move in. Okay, so yeah, you're in the entangle. You've already overcome it, and you smacked him. Tried to do non-lethal. I remember that. Okay, so it's your move. What you doing?
I'm gonna fucking whack him again.
You're gonna fucking whack him. Alright, give me an attack
with my
roll.
Rage.
Oh, with a rage rack. Okay.
Because I'm raged. How does rage work again? I gain advantage on strength checks.
No, yeah.
Not attacks. +2 melee damage.
Yep.
Resistance.
However, my rage is different in some ways. You get to keep it for the whole minute as long as you're doing something that is rage worthy, and the plus damage I think goes up faster and more often than it's in my notes for my rules, but not yet. I'm not at level 3.
Oh. Yeah. So do I still get advantage on attack?
No, you never. Wait. Oh, because it's restrained?
Restrained!
Yeah. So is he still restrained?
He would be?
Kendrick, quickly give me another attack roll. Just a straight D20.
Oh,
Guys, remind me of this. I'm
a
only
straight.
one.
Just a straight D20, no more, no modifier.
Just as long if you don't hit a 20, then it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Okay.
oh! It was so close to that 20. It like teetered on the edge for like a half a second. That was
All right.
All
So
right.
GD with your secondary advantage hit, you do hit with it. And
Awesome.
give me your damage, please. Is this with your?
It'll be.
And always please like clarify if this is with your thrown shovel or your versatile or your.
I'm still holding my great shovel.
So you are not shielded up right now.
No.
Okay, cool.
So wait, what did I just roll? It was 11 damage, right?
A 1d12 plus. Yeah.
Okay, so I did 11 damage, but that would be 13 because of the +2.
11 was exactly what you needed. The +2 also teeters it over the edge. So how do you want to do this to the orc?
Well, so I just want instead of using the flat side of the shovel, I try to use it more like an axe. And the axe goes right between the neck and the shoulder and like across to the hip, other end of the hip.
Okay. All right. So, as you said, from roughly here, like this part of the clavicle, down through like the whatever the opposite side of the hip is, the orc just like. And then that upper part of the body just kind of slowly starts to, like in animes or whatever, just like slides from the rest of the body. And then the lower limbs just fall over the other way. And it's down.
And then I deactivate rage.
If you want to. I mean, it lasts for a minute. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just activate it.
You don't have any spell casting as far as I know, so it doesn't really affect you.
I don't know.
Talk amongst yourselves about this encounter. I'll be right back really quickly again.
Is Kendrick? I thought Kendrick was down.
High reaction healed him.
Oh,
You're
okay.
far behind, bro.
Listen.
Listening.
You guys were talking about something for a little bit, and I just was like laying there, and I kind of passed out for like a half a second.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Fucking. So you killed it?
yeah.
Okay.
What are you? Now you're behind?
Yeah, I was behind a second. I was texting.
I cut him in half from the like between the neck and the shoulder down to the other end to the opposite side where the hip is. So like went across the chest kinda and like downwards. Sliced him in half, and the top part of his body slid off the bottom part of his body and fell.
Can I pose a question to you as a character or as a player?
Uh-huh.
How do we get any information from him if he's cleaved in half?
I don't know. Do you know any necromancy?
I do. I'm a necromancer.
Speak with dead, damn it.
All right. So the three of you have seen, because of Gravedigger's most recent action, as he said, sliced from one clavicle to like the opposite waist and fall over in opposite directions. What you want to do? Where you want to go?
Over to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to it immediately, and I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead?
Toll the Dead.
Spare the dying. My fault.
Are you
Spare
still?
the dying.
I was gonna say, are you still sure about that?
Yeah, touch a living
Oh,
creature that
He's
has
not alive.
0 hit points.
yeah.
He's dead as fuck.
Oh, he's dead as fuck.
No, no,
I
no,
can't
no,
do
no, no,
it?
no, 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 no. If he wants to use spare the dying, that will work.
Okay.
He's gonna
It's
come back to life with half his
necromancy,
body missing.
so you know, I would just throw him back together.
That's a cantrip that just lets a thing that just recently, possibly, or is close to dying, like last for 24 hours.
It becomes stable.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
you do that as a cantrip, and then what?
Yes.
But
Okay.
that's supposed to like when someone's like rolling for death saves and stuff.
Do you
right?
want him to be dead?
It's
I'm just
it's
saying he's cut in half.
it's a cantrip. It doesn't really matter. What he wants to do next is the question.
If I can just pose the question. So the split in half man is still alive.
No. Well,
So then, because that's kind of what makes either the
mean-
spell work or not work.
technically, yeah. The half of this, the half of the split and sort of half orc
Okay.
that has been
So-
cast for the dying on is stable.
Okay, Mike. Okay, so yeah. So we're not. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying
I assume
on.
you're doing it on the head half.
Yeah,
Okay.
whichever part is bring backable. I'm gonna just.
Bring backable is an interesting term. What do you mean?
I coined it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying. I'm gonna do some backwards Latin, holding my hand over it, and you know. So,
No, I don't. I don't know.
magic man. I'm a magic man. Okay, so is he back now?
No.
He's stable.
Stable?
Yeah, he's stable. The top half of him is stable.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him. Be like, why did you attack us?
No. Okay. Stable means it's not making any death saves, but still
Okay,
unconscious.
Okay, so now I have to heal him in some way.
You
So
could.
so one of you has to heal him in some way, assuming that he doesn't attack us again, so that we can talk to him and get information. That's what
Are
you
you
wanted,
saying
right,
this out
Ogamot?
loud?
Yes.
Gravedigger's gonna try pushing the bottom half of him and the top of half of them together,
I love this so much.
and then he's gonna try to like push in anything that's spilling out. You know.
You're getting like the heaviest fucking like dog side glance from the bear.
Yeah, he's still a bear.
If you could see a bear shrug and be like, "The fuck." Okay.
Well, that's all I can do.
So here's what I'm gonna say. So Spare the Dying on the top half has. We're gonna ballpark this. It has stopped whatever bodily organs that would otherwise spill out from the top half only are not. They're remaining somehow magically in this top half of this orc person. Just
If you heal him,
Make me laugh.
what happens if you heal him?
Let's find out.
I don't know.
All right, I dropped my bear. I dropped the wild shape.
okay.
Oh, yeah, you never get used to that. Ugh, brr. And I'll dispel the entanglement around us.
Yeah.
Uh,
Free action.
okay. Sorry, I'm a little hurt. That lightning did not feel well with me. Great job, you guys.
Great job. Yeah.
Yeah. Before we talk to this thing or try to bring it back from its halfedness, goodness, you might consider this to be kind of bad timing. Are you sure you didn't try to bite that boar?
Yes, that is very bad timing, and yes, I did not try to bite the boar.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a deception roll, Kendrick, and an insight roll, Og. Should I have done this earlier?
Possibly.
Uh,
We were kind of in the heat of combat, so
Yeah, I was gonna
wasn't
say
really
I don't remember if there was a point in time where we really should have done this, but
Okay.
yeah, with those rolls, definitely, you understand that Kendrick is lying.
Okay, so you didn't try to bite the boar, right?
No, why would I try to bite a disgusting, dirty-looking boar?
And obviously, he's lying.
So, a better question, or I guess the only way for me to get that answer for you is if you told me why you tried to bite the disgusting boar.
I feel like we have more important matters at hand about why
Okay.
you are accusing me of biting a boar.
No. Accusing you of trying to bite a boar. But you're right, we can, he's kind of like doing a gelatinous back cracking motion. Like, we can handle this after we... We'll come back to this, don't you worry. Ah. So you want me to heal the top half, I assume?
Yes, you said we need information. I'm very curious about why this boar was not a boar. This orc was a boar.
Alright, I'll level 1 healing word his top half.
Okay. Do you want to do the full heal or your?
No, I'll just would it be possible for me to just roll it and then like
Of
roll
course.
for
Yeah, of
getting
course.
it back? Yeah.
Definitely.
Fuck a full heal for this guy. 7 healing. Holy shit.
So level 1 healing word is 1d8, right?
1d4.
Healing. Oh, healing word.
Yeah.
Do you have a +5 wisdom?
+4.
Okay. So you rolled a 4?
A 3?
You rolled 3. Okay, sorry, I'm not looking. I'm sorry. You have a roll. Give me a d20. Actually, you know what? You can give me a d20, d4, d8, whatever. Whatever is a multiplicative of 4.
Yeah. Nat 20?
You got it back. You got that spell slot back.
Sick.
You got
What a
all your
awful
spells
way to
back.
get the...
No, not all. I love.
What a waste of a nat 20.
No, hey, you got a fucking spell slot back, dude. That's.
good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, you could theoretically get
really good.
You could theoretically get like a level 4 spell slot back.
Yeah.
I like this rule. I think healing is so fucking boring in TNT, but
No, I dig this. It makes it a lot more viable.
yeah, and you want to use it more than you might otherwise. So the orc is like dead. It's mostly dead, but what? Yeah. I'm gonna say that's all for now.
So does so he's just a head and half a chest and an arm.
A head, both arms, diagonal.
Both arms, I cut from the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if you cut from the neck to the opposite side of the hip, he loses.
Oh,
he only
no,
has
yeah,
one arm
yeah.
attached to him.
Yeah. So head, one arm. You're correct. Missing one arm, diagonal down from whatever. Yeah.
He's actually
got it.
less than 50% of himself right now.
Yeah. However, you
Hey, I'm
healed.
fine with this, dude. This is great.
You healed. Sorry, what was it? It was 7, which was 4 plus 3. No.
Yes.
Oh, it was
3 plus
okay.
4.
3 plus 4.
So you only healed for like your healing roll was less than half, but it had your plus 4. So yeah, you would actually. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. So head down. So right arm, you would actually see part of. Like it's like his healing is starting to grow, or its healing is starting to grow from where the cuts were. So it's starting to try to reform into an actual full orc body.
Does it help that I tried pushing him together, or is he literally like regenerating new body parts?
Based on the healing it's received, it was starting to regenerate a little bit, but that's only based on the healing received. Nothing else. Like they're not trolls. They don't have an automatic regenerative thing, which you don't know as a player, but or as a character. But
I think what he's saying specifically to the question is because you'd like pushed them together. It's like kind of like coming.
Were you trying to push it together? Sorry, when it was healed?
I was actually pushing his body parts together when you're like when they were trying to bring him back or use or whatever it was spare the dying.
Okay, then yes, you would start to see some regenerative fibers and shit like trying to form things like connections between those two bodily halves. But nothing. So it can't like stand up because like more than half of its body isn't functional. It's like dead at this point.
Will this leave him paralyzed, or is it gonna, or does healing like
you don't
really
know
fix things? Okay.
I don't know yet. I'm making it up on the fly. But you definitely don't know.
Yeah, it'd be sick if we had the regenerate spell. Someone hit level fucking 16 right now.
So
honestly, I wish I had animate dead, bro. I would just let him full die and then bring him back to life.
Yeah.
I'm just standing over him.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, you fuck. Why didn't you not let me die?
Oh, we had some questions. All we wanted to do was talk, man. That's
Fuck
some serious
your
lightning.
questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, can Gravedigger roll an intimidation roll to show that he's gonna like hit him again?
What are you doing to incite an intimidation roll?
Well, I'm standing over him, and I have like I want to put like my shovel to his neck or something.
I'm going to look at him menacingly.
Gross. Oh, I'm gonna look at you menacingly. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Gravedigger, give me an intimidation roll. You can make it with advantage, thanks to Kendrick's menacing look.
Yo.
Okay, 24.
That was with. Okay, 24. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the orc looks at Gravedigger, kind of gives a side glance over to Kendrick, like, yeah, whatever. But like back at Gravedigger and it's like, I mean, if I could live instead, that would be great. But I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say we could potentially work out you being brought back to life fully, not just halfway, like right now. If you tell us everything, if you answer every question we ask with complete and utter honesty.
Persuasion roll.
Actually, it would have been like a deception roll because I was lying to him. You know.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
How much would your deception add to that D20 roll?
0.
Mm-hmm. So I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. The orc looks over at you, Kendrick, and okay. What do you want?
Oh, can I go first?
Kind of
Yeah.
looking at each of you as you speak. Yeah.
Yeah. You can go first, Ogumon.
So, can I lean over him a little bit? Yeah. What are you?
An orc. Obviously.
Yeah, very yeah. I like very obvious. Or okay, that's all. Go ahead. I'm gonna write some stuff down.
Okay.
You're weird.
Why were you polymorphed?
'Cause I can. God, you guys are not the brightest tools in the shed, eh?
Why did you lie about being polymorphed?
'Cause I didn't want to be discovered. Like, did you attend primary school?
All right, smart guy. Listen here. Let's stop beating around the bush.
Thank you for recognizing that I'm smart.
Yeah, of course. So obviously you don't want to be discovered. But you're chasing technicalities with these questions. Why don't you want to be discovered? What are you doing out here, polymorphed as a boar? You spying on somebody? You being weird?
I don't have to tell you.
Are you? All right, do your thing. As I look
No,
up towards
you do have to tell us
Kendrick.
if you want that full resurrection.
Were you saying you said something under your breath?
No, I was saying, yeah, go do your thing. As I look to Kendrick.
Okay. So you have to tell us. Okay. How do I know you're gonna give me resurrection and not just kill me?
You have the word of a wizard. I'm another spellcaster, you see. Just like you.
Yeah, I've met other spellcasters. They're just about as trustworthy as some thief in the dark.
Not one from Strixhaven. Name drop, name drop.
Don't know it.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna be like,
What's your deal, you tall, scary motherfucker?
So, is he still healing? Like,
so slowly there is no possible way you can notice.
Okay, so he's annoying me.
Okay.
Can I unarmed strike him in his wound?
Yeah.
He's at like I don't know how much he got healed for.
He's like at 7.
Is it 7?
I can't
Okay.
do that much.
You should be good.
So I roll with it.
You have to click on your unarmed strike, which I'm not even sure that most characters are proficient with. I think they are.
I have an unarmed strike.
I've never used it as a player.
I'm a barbarian, so I get, and I have strength, so I have a lot. I have some.
But I think you get like 1 plus your strength mod.
It's just a 4. It's just a 4.
1 plus your strength mod?
I'm pretty sure it's.
You're not a monk.
Mod.
Yeah, you don't have like a D4, D6 with your.
No, I just have a straight 4.
That's not how unarmed strikes work, though.
Melee attack.
Are you trying to tell him
strike.
that you have a +3 strength modifier? And so it would deal 4 damage? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean that's what it says.
Do you have a
cool.
16
So,
or
yeah,
17 strength score?
Yeah, I have a 16 strength.
Sorry, I was used to Crackthorn and his fucking 20 bullshit. Okay. So you deal 4. I do not recall how much this boar
He was
orc
healed 7.
thing. Yeah, so 3. So here. And so like you reach your punch into its guts because it has not healed its lower body at all, not closed anything over. Like God. Oh. Yeah, that's about what I thought you were, you fucking monstrosity. What do you? Oh, what do you want? Just kill me.
Information.
About
We
what?
want you- About you. We're very curious people.
I'm an orc. I'm a shapeshifter. That's who I cast spells. What else do you want?
Why are you here?
You know, just for the heck of it.
Insight. I'm gonna insight the
Go
fuck
ahead.
out of here. An 11.
I actually have to check that. I think. Oh, you succeed by. Yeah, you succeed. You can tell that it is lying.
Yeah, I knew it. I'll be like, you think such an obvious lie like that would fool us?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah,
Well, you were sorely mistaken.
it happens.
So, what are you really out here for?
If you think I'm gonna change my answer just because.
Big man.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Well, hold on, big man. Hold on, you guys. Listen, you two. I don't like doing these kinds of things, but do you really want to make this guy talk?
yes.
Like,
He's insulted my intelligence one too many times.
how do you feel?
It's
Big
pretty
man?
easy to insult.
Gravedigger lifts his foot like he wants to stomp on his head.
Right. I'm glad we all feel the same way. Could you both just turn your backs, please, for just a moment?
Okay. I'm gonna turn my back.
What?
He's
What?
gonna turn away.
Great.
I'm gonna turn
So-
away, but secretly, I'm gonna look through my bat's eye. See what's going on.
A perfect chance to escape. And the orc starts trying to one-handed crawl away.
So I just walk up to him, and, put a little foot on his hand.
Ah!
No, you don't. You don't get to do that.
Dick.
All right, look. I'm not gonna like this, and you're not gonna like this. Okay? Please just tell us why you're here, so we don't have to go through what's about to happen.
I haven't liked this since you sliced me in half. What are you talking about?
It's gonna get a lot worse than a slice in half. I promise.
Oh.
Please.
Just do it. Just kill me.
All right. So I think we talked about this at one point, but I want to slink my pseudopod, extrude a pseudopod out of like my boot area into his mouth and try to wiggle it down his
Which
throat.
boot?
The boot that's not currently holding his hand. So let's say like
Okay.
left boot on his hand, right boot kind of towards his face, and pseudopod out of like
Okay.
the
Give me a we'll call this a grapple. So give me either it's your athletics versus this orc, even in his diminished state at probably disadvantage. That's a bad disadvantage.
Ooh, okay. Let me.
So you're straight
for grapple.
Yeah, you're straight athletic, or if you have grapple, whatever. I think you probably do. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, advantage. Okay, cool. Good thing, 'cause my athletic.
If your overall thing is higher than a 5, then you're fine.
We'll see.
I mean, hard to. Oh shit! You got
15.
that 5. Okay. So yeah, it tries to like slither out from you, but you do still have the ooze strength somehow to like stamp down its hand, and you do successfully get your other pseudopod leg into its mouth. Although no, you get it toward its mouth. And it starts to like notice this like weird ooze thing start to try to enter its mouth. They're like,
Yeah, and then I'm going up his nose.
okay. Yeah, it only has one hand. I don't know how it could resist this, but give me a D20 roll. Just straight to 20.
Oh, 7.
That's plenty. Yeah, your ooziness starts to slither up its nose and
and let's see, the pseudopod is how long? Up to 10 feet long, so we're just gonna try to keep trickling down his esophagus through his nasal cavity.
For what purpose? Like, what are you going for?
Straight up, just like a suffocating kind of effect, and just pure discomfort.
I mean, you've reached it once you've gone up the nostrils, because there's no other breathing apparatus with its mouth closed and its nostrils plugged. So like,
right.
But like, what purpose after that?
After that, it's just discomfort. Yeah, honestly, just continue. So he can feel that slime like down his throat, just to cause more discomfort.
To what purpose? Like, how long are you doing it? Are you trying to get information? Are you retracting your ooze? Like, at some point, like, what are you doing?
So I just want to
kill it.
Come down. No, I'm gonna. So okay, I'll come out like fully, just for a flavor.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, after only a few seconds, the orc is like, oh fuck. You can kind of notice this, but like, it's just you've given it no way to breathe. And after a few seconds, it knows it can't fight it. It has one arm that's pinned by your other leg, and okay, so after you've retracted, let's say you've retracted, it's fully cowed.
Retracted out.
Yeah.
That's fine. So yeah, I'll pull it back out and say, look, it goes a lot deeper than that. Ugh, that was nasty. Why are you here?
Intimidation check with advantage. And you are a wisdom caster, so let's do with advantage for now, yeah. See what happens there.
Nat 20.
Okay. And what was your question?
Why are you here?
I'm a scout for my people. You fucking unnatural.
Oh, good. You guys can turn back around if you'd like. I don't like doing that kind of thing.
Who is that to? Is that to your friends or?
Yeah, just out loud to the party.
They're gonna kill you when they see you.
Well, he's a scout. Kendrick, I'll let you handle this one. That was nasty.
Kendrick, dear.
Yeah, I figured he was going.
You guys, aside from, I'm not sure that I can say this about Og because I think Og's been here the whole time.
I forgot I had push to talk on. I was talking, but I forgot I had push to talk on. Okay, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go up to his like slowly regenerating body. I'm gonna be like, where are your people's hideout if you're scouting?
We're everywhere we want to be. you undead freak.
How?
Looks at
Oh,
Kendrick.
how you know that?
They have superior smell.
Oh, they do. Oh,
yeah. Okay. Most animals generally do, but like yeah.
I'm gonna look at him with like a shocked, like kind of like, face, like, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say,
it doesn't notice.
I don't know what you're talking about, undead. All I do know is that if you don't tell me the question I'm asking, the slime will go down your throat.
The pseudopod wiggles back out of the boot. The boot.
Let it. I'll be dead, and then it'll be over, and I know my brethren will kill the rest of you.
Oh no, you won't be dead. You know how you were just dead? We'll bring you back, and then keep doing it over and over and over again until you tell us what we want to know.
Okay, intimidation roll with advantage, sure. Ooh.
It's getting dark, brothers.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Wow, I got an
8. I know you're not bluffing, but at the same time, I'm ready for death. As painful as it might be.
Bro, I'm so bad at intimidating. Okay, I'm gonna say to him, I don't even know what to do at this point. I've exhausted all of my intimidation. So I'm gonna be like, you know what? And then I'm gonna like look at Gravedigger. I'm gonna be like, can you get him into shape for us?
Get him into shape.
You know, I don't know what that means.
Bottom half isn't connected to him right now.
So yeah, I'm gonna just like, you know, I'm gonna give you some time with the, what did you call him earlier? A tall freak? I'll give you some time with our tall freak.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, tall freak, yeah.
Kind
of pretty smelly too. Different smelly than you.
Oh, I hate that. I'm gonna walk away. Let Gravedigger handle him. Yeah, he's good at intimidating people.
Like this tall one, he smells bad, but he also smells different than the humans I'm used to eating.
Okay, Gravedigger is gonna walk up to him, and he wants to grab him by the throat, and I think he'd be able to pick him up off the floor, right?
Give me a strength check.
He's like much less than what he was before.
It's not gonna be a hard one, yeah. Oh yeah.
22, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you lift him up, and as you lift him up, yeah, the bottom half that was like trying to reform itself to the top half just like sloughs down.
Mm-hmm.
So you still have that whatever.
Yeah.
Collar. Yeah, you know what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
God,
I'm gonna unarmed strike my arm up inside of him from below like he's a puppet.
I'm not even gonna have you roll for it because I mean it would probably be at advantage. You'd probably hit, and you'd probably knock him unconscious again. So you have your arm up and unconscious, like 2/3 or like maybe like 1/3 orc body. It's lights out. You could even like if you reach up high enough, you could probably puppet its mouth if you fucking wanted to. But,
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So my hand's in him.
Yeah, that's a great start to a sentence.
I want to rip his heart out.
Okay.
Oh God.
And then I want to shove it in his mouth.
I mean,
Oh, God.
yeah. Once, yeah, there's no opposition.
Okay.
And then I'll throw him on the floor and stomp on his head.
So
Okay.
yeah. Hold on. So the two of you, Og and Kendrick, you witness Gravedigger has one arm under this orc's throat, the other arm like reaches up into its like its chest cavity, into possibly even its mouth, and like maybe puppet it for a second, and then pull down, and then pull out the heart, and then shove the heart through the mouth. So how do the two of you want to react to that?
Okay, I'm gonna be like, make sure he's repairable. Please make sure he's in repairable condition.
I've seen some things in my long, long life, but that, all right.
Okay, so
Worse than me. Oh,
he doesn't know if this is a repairable condition, so he's going to turn towards you and hold him by like the back of the neck so that he's facing you and wait for you to like do something.
I'm gonna say, how about put the heart back in correct placement?
Look, guys, I'm not like very well versed in human anatomy, but I don't think that's. I think that's it for this one, right?
I'm gonna be like, maybe just put the heart back where it's supposed to be, and we'll try.
Okay,
You want me to heal that?
Gravedigger's gonna pull the heart out of his mouth and try putting it back in place.
Give me a medicine check.
A medicine check.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, 5.
Oh, well, fuck. Now I have to understand. Now I have to figure out what a really, really low medicine check would do. That's in the bottom 25 percentile, I believe. So you have shoved his heart through his mouth, which took some force to like open the mouth to put the heart in there. They have told you to put the heart back, and with a 5, you have just released the heart into the mouth cavity in the hopes that it would like sink down naturally to where it belongs. So you've pulled your hand out of his mouth, and you're pointing at the mouth. Yeah, and giving a thumbs up.
Yep.
Kendrick, Og, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I can't bring that back.
Oh God, what would a healing spell do on such? Oh God, I don't want to think about it. Okay, Kendrick, what are you doing? talking to your sister again?
Oh no, my push talk. I said I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on bro.
On any living creature, huh?
Spare the Dying.
Like good point, Og. I don't think this guy is at this point in time is making death saving throws. So you reached down to try to stabilize this creature who has its heart literally in the back of its mouth and half of its body missing and ripped away because it's been lifted up. And this cantrip does not work. It doesn't do what you think it's supposed to do.
Oh damn.
Okay. Well,
really?
Gravedigger is going to point at Kendrick, and with just a generic male voice, some normal voice of some kind, it says, he says, I have a plan to warn any of his allies.
Are we going to put him on a stick and put him in the area?
I take out some rope and I tie it around his neck and I throw him over my shoulder.
No, assuming you're not talking about Kendrick.
No, not
okay.
Kendrick.
The orc, okay.
The top half of the orc.
Okay. So
I throw him over my shoulder.
You've like tied this
him
more or less a noose.
Yep.
And okay. So you have I'm assuming you have the the orc head facing your direction or the opposite direction?
It's facing outwards.
Outwards, okay.
So
you are carrying around this 1/3 orc body from the top half, but cut, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, and then I'm tying it up so that
Do you have this rope in your inventory?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So
I checked before I did.
It's like mark that as being used somehow. Not like gone from your inventory, just like mark it somewhere that you've used this to do that.
I guess I can put it on equipped.
Put it these are your notes as a character. So like put it somewhere that you're gonna remember that this is what you're doing with that rope. And the 1/3 orc attached to it. Or 2/5 orc, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay. So Gravedigger has this orc like he's what are they called? Hobos or the railroad riders that had their like stick with their things that they own attached to it. They ride the rails, they ride the trains, whatever. But he's got an orc, a third of an orc attached to him, a bit like behind him, based on this thing. And where are you guys going with that, or do you want to talk to him about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what do you plan to do with that, tall one?
He's gonna point at him again. It's just a display of warning.
Also, like, where is your weapon whilst you're doing this, GD?
Well, that's a good question.
So
I guess he's like over my normal shovel and my shield.
Yeah, like what I've learned about. I try to keep this as realistic as possible with some like aspects of fantasy though. If you look at like The Witcher and those episodes, like he can just like put his sword on his back and it just latches into place, but that's not realistic. Most of the time they had a scabbard on their waist or I have seen some videos where they have like a realistic, like you can kind of slot your scabbard in and then twist it a little bit, and then or it's like slot your long weapon in, twist it a little bit, and it will like slot itself into place into this like unique scabbard on your back.
Wait, we can slot our long weapon in? What? What?
Right? I would like to keep it like somewhat realistic as long as you're able to physically describe like how you want it to like physically work. Like slotting a sword into a scabbard in your hip is easy. Your scabbard is here. You push it down into it. It's done. Mm-hmm. A longer weapon could also have a longer scabbard at your hip. If it's on your back, like in these video games or The Witcher or something like that, you can just like put it in your back and it's just in your scabbard. That's not realistic. So I'm trying to keep it. If you have a really good idea for how it can be realistic, I'm happy to entertain it. I know.
I can't explain visuals very well.
We can try to do that out of the game via text later, but
it works however it works.
It could be magical eventually, but at level 3 it's like hard to say it's a magical thing. We'll figure it out later. But anyway, so you have one hand occupied with this thing over your back with this 1/3 orc. And is your other hand unoccupied, or are you carrying a weapon or shield?
I still have my two-handed shovel.
Okay, so you're carrying the two-handed shovel in your other hand. Okay, so where are you guys going after this orc package has started to be carried by GD?
I'm just following, I just want to see what he's gonna do, where he's gonna put this thing.
Well, you as a group know that you are either going currently toward the Falcon, the Hunter's Lodge, or the, I think, logging camp it was.
Yeah. From the information we got, are either of the places that we are heading towards have orcs in them?
You do not know.
Bro. What if we just killed the fucking scout from one of the places we have to go warn?
We should probably warn the town that they're being scouted by a band of orcs.
I'm saying, like, what if the fucking one of the places we are going to, like, these orcs are part of this orc was scouting for that town.
Oh, well, then this interaction never happened, of course.
I'm just saying that is a possibility. I don't know if that is what's happening. But that would be fucked up if it was.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll be right back very quickly again. So talk amongst yourselves.
Ogumon, where exactly were we headed? Out of the 4 places? No, but not the 4.
I mean, we were headed to the lodge, but I would probably head back towards town so that we can warn them that they're currently being scouted by orcs.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That just... Well, I forget where we're supposed to be going anyway, so that's just better.
Yeah, that'd be really bad if they were caught off guard. I mean, who would we be doing these quests for then at that point? Oh, also, I put a little, obviously this is kind of a modern solution, but that little axe that you could see, I could imagine just like a looping mechanism where like with leather.
Yeah. He also has a
Um,
shield on his back. I don't know how that would fit with the sword. Or
oh, you
back.
have a shield?
Yeah.
I don't know about the shield, but I mean, if you wanted to do a back-mounted shovel axe, you could easily just like you could have loops um that are like tied off, kind of like that short sword sheath, and at the very end, uh, like a small
I
what's it
mean,
like
I
a
don't think I would
imagine a
sheath it
bottle
any
cap.
different than you would an axe. You know,
Right. Yeah, I would just like
axes
throw
kind
the
of just
fucking
are like
pole.
they kind of like axes really just need a loop that the stick can go through, and then the axe head just holds on because it sticks out. That's it. That's really all you need to hold an axe in place.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I would do. Alright. So, where we at? I've been invited to join a server. Oh my gosh, I'm so special.
I think we were
Yeah.
talking about going back towards Phandalin to warn them of a scouting party of orcs.
Okay. Alright. So that is. Where'd my book go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, to actually make that decision, I'd like to give you all the requisite information. So, from Phandalin, you have traveled 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 miles. And we have said we could be. I think the honest thing is to say like 1 mile is about 12 minutes. Even though like if you want to walk a mile in real life, it's probably roughly closer to 14. But let's say so 1 mile is 12 minutes. 5, 10. Did I say 35? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you have traveled about 35 miles at 12 miles per hour. So every 5 miles is an hour. So 7 hours starting at like sunrise. So when you met this boy, it was I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. 7 hours after sunrise, so let's just say 12 p.m., so noon. Would you want to travel 7 hours back to Phandalin with this corpse?
I don't know if we should take the course. I don't think that's a good idea. I do think we should go back though.
Yeah, I feel like if we display this corpse at the town, it would probably invoke more of a vengeance attitude. But if you wanted to hang it out here in the forest, let them know that they're not just going to get away with whatever they want, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Okay. He's gonna walk up to a tree and kind of like toss him over a branch or something.
Okay.
How's that sound? And then does he still have like a shirt on or anything?
Who's he?
The dead guy.
The corpse does not. Well, yeah, I don't see any reason why the the top, whatever, third or whatever of this leather jerkin or whatever you add on would not. Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, he wants to like rip that off.
Okay.
And he wants to take out one of his small shovels.
Okay.
And carve his initials in it.
And the initials would be what?
He's gonna do GD.
Okay. So the two of, and do you think this GD is in common? Like you probably don't.
I don't think I know.
Yeah.
I don't know orc. Where do I see those again? What do I know? Okay.
I would say you probably know common and maybe one other language from your.
Where do I look for my languages again?
Underneath your tools proficiency.
Thank
Armor,
you.
weapons, tools.
There it is. Yeah. Oh. Damn. I know undercommon.
Okay. Is that what you would like to?
Common.
Common.
Let's do it in common.
Okay. So, as this tall, mummified humanoid is carving out things, the two of you, who I'm assuming both of you speak common, even though an alien species somehow speaks, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You see the letters G, a period, and D, a period carved into the leather bodice.
No, I want to carve it into his skin. I want to rip the leather off of him.
So you've taken the leather clothing fully off.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the letters.
And
So you watch this tall, weird-looking humanoid just rip the leather jerkin clothing fully off, and GD is starting to carve G and D into the skin of this dead third orc.
What does that mean? What are you carving?
he puts his tool away and then he just ignores the question.
Okay. I should probably start heading back. I could warn the town master and then stay at the inn and rest up and then head back out.
Yes, I concur.
And every roughly 10 minutes on our way back, you'll hear, so what does that GD mean?
And he's just not going to respond.
So,
I thought we were better friends than this.
before you all start your quest back to Phandalin, you know that it's about high noon, as apparently is a meme with the freaking Critical Role people, but I don't care.
It's high noon.
High noon! Anyway, you would also know that you are, based on the map that you were given or shown when you were like told you can go to the Loggers Camp or Falcon's hunting lodge, you know that you are closer to either of those locations than you are to Phandalin. So when you're making your decision to go back, you would know that information beforehand. I'm not trying to direct you either way. I just want you to know where you are on the map. Would you still choose to go back to Phandalin or continue on to one of the two locations that you've been told about?
I would choose to head back still.
Yeah,
With
I feel
that
like we gotta let someone know that this happened so that, you know, if they find out on their own, it doesn't come and bite us in the ass or something.
Okay. So, what did I say? Did I say you were 7 hours from Phandalin or 6 or 5?
You said we had traveled 7 hours away from Phandalin.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, Go ahead.
Riley.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to tell you. I can't do it on my phone for some reason, but could you I added a +1 to my constitution when I ate the food remember it gave me a +1
Yep.
to constitution, and we had a long rest.
Yep.
Since then, but I can't remove it right now. But it hasn't been put into use yet, so.
I can certainly try, but the good news is it has not been put into use since then. So I don't have to try.
Yeah, it should be at 19, not 20.
I see your healing, your damage. I know there's a way to affect your max and. So your character sheet does not, from what I can see, does not have a max HP modifier or an override max HP.
Oh, it doesn't affect my HP. It's fine. I just need to do the Constitution ability score.
Well, your con plus will actually affect your overall HP.
I think it will. Yeah, I think the HP will go down on its own once the Constitution is changed. Then.
Good point. You have an other modifier of 2. Yeah, you should be able to change that if you can't click on Constitution, like the literal word Constitution. That's how it
works that way on mobile, unfortunately.
Yeah.
On mobile, fuck.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it on mobile as well.
Okay, so
What
I
are you guys
have.
trying to figure out?
So I have gone. I've clicked it. I have removed the +2. If you want to refresh, I think it should refresh for you.
Okay, cool.
And your max should now be 38 instead of 41.
Okie dokie.
Good. Cool. All right. I don't want to prolong things any more than they need to be. But yeah, good point. So yeah, you guys, say 7 hours, so 35. Yeah, I think every 5 miles would be an hour. I think that's pretty accurate for working as a group. Some of you wearing heavy armor, which none of you would be.
No, please.
So
Definitely nonetheless.
no. We could say 15 minutes every mile for this group, I think, would be pretty accurate. Anyway, so you guys would reach town instead of 7 p.m. or 5 p.m. You left at 7, you got there at 12, blah, blah. So you guys are back around you're back around like 4:30 p.m. to speak to the town master, I would think. Is that what you're doing back in Phandalin? Is speaking to the town master about the orc threat?
Yup.
Yes.
Okay. So you knock on the door, like you walk upstairs, you walk into the town master hall, you knock on the door that he doesn't come out. I'm assuming. He said, "Yes. What do you want?"
Go ahead, Kendrick.
No, you go ahead, Ogumok.
One of you go ahead. My fuck.
Hey, I got great news for you. Really good news.
Great. Give it to me.
All right. We spotted an orc about 7 hours from town who said he was a scout for a larger group scouting out your area.
Uh-huh.
You might want to at least kind of increase a little bit of watch. Typically it's not a good sign whenever an orc is scouting out your neck of the woods.
They have been all over the place since their homelands and their this is Rally trying to figure out what the word for their bases, their attempts to create a base, all of those words, like Their attempts to like relocate, rehome, rebase, whatever. They've been all over, but they do not seem to attack like established homesteads. Like we've had no incursions, no attempts to add incursions in Phandalin because there's a large populace here, or large enough populace here. And for the most part, like what we've been sending you out to do is to warn of the dragon, which, as far as we know, you've been doing. But also, in warning of the dragon, it kind of half serves the purpose of you warning of the orcs, like trying to spread out and find new homes. So thank you.
All right, fair. Also, did you know that they can polymorph?
They can what?
Yeah, this scout was in the shape of a boar. Just an animal.
Just a pig?
Yeah, pig. And then I tried to talk to it because, you know, druidic things. And
don't know.
It was it's an orc. These things can change into animals of some sort. They're
and
probably
shoot lightning.
all around you without
and
even
shoot
knowing.
Lightning?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing they don't come here. So,
well,
just
what
keep
can
an
I
eye
do
out
for you?
weird animals.
Keep an eye out for
Nothing.
weird animals?
Yes, keep an eye out for weird animals.
That's
So we ran into one.
yeah, that's pretty much what we do. And orcs and dragons and
Okay.
Oh, okay, if you say so. I feel like you're not getting the severity of how strong
the gravity of
these
this
individuals
situation.
are.
so we're talking about orcs that can shapeshift into boars. And that's all you wanted to warn us of.
Yeah, and the potent magic that almost killed us.
Like what magic? What magic almost killed you?
The lightning. The shooting of the lightning.
Okay, that's good. What did that look like? How did that happen?
He shot it from his hand.
He formed a ball of lightning in his hands and shot it forth in some sort of area where it hit all of us.
Was this ball like a large like circular ball thing?
No.
What was it? What like where was it directed? What did it look like?
I don't know.
Good
like
question,
out of
DM.
character. Yeah, like
Good question, DM. What does my character remember about the ball of lightning that was shot at us?
It was a ball formed in the hands of this orc, like he was doing this kind of motion. Like just some weird kind of like circular kind of spherical motion, and then he just pushed it in a direction, and it was this like 5 foot long, like 5 foot wide line attack.
So what had happened is he formed a ball of lightning in his hands, and then pushed forward with his hands, which shot out a 5 foot wide line of lightning.
So
like you would see in the sky, except directed at us.
So as long as our defenders don't stand in a line, they're fine.
Theoretically.
Okay. We can deal with that. How many hits did it take for you guys to take it out?
Oh. Well, Gravedigger, out of character, in character, he would have said, well, our biggest hitter, and all of us wailing on it. What was that, like 6 attacks, 7 attacks?
About.
6 attacks.
Of like varying spells, and that's with me having restrained it with vines. We got pretty. I mean, if you handle it well, you'll be okay. But I don't know if you guys can do that sort of thing.
Okay, so as far as you know, it only shoots a lightning bolt thing in a 5 foot, or in some like, this is kind of out of character and kind of in character. Like, shoots this somewhat wide beam that can only hit things possibly in the beam, and as long as we're not in the beam, we're fine. We can take it out in like 10 seconds. Otherwise,
Okay, I don't think you're understanding. The lightning was not its only ability. It was a spellcaster, meaning
uh-huh.
it could probably. The lightning was not the only thing it can shoot. It was a spellcaster, meaning
Did
it could possibly shoot things stronger.
Did you see it shoot anything stronger?
No, but it's a spellcaster.
Uh-huh. I mean, we have spellcasters that can really only identify things.
Well,
That's not good for you, but
yeah, that's
It works
very
for what we
bad.
need it to.
okay.
I'm not saying we don't have spellcasters that can like cast higher level stuff. It's just I'm saying spellcasters can be pretty specific.
I'm gonna turn to Kendrick and kind of whisper. Look, obviously, I don't think it's kind of getting through. We'll probably just like say good day, and he can be deposed when the orcs come through and ravage the town. Because I mean, I'm not saying that they're definitely going to do that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if that orc came here, many people would die.
Yes, I'm also very sure of that. But I do think we should at least try to get him to understand the gravity.
Good luck.
Give them a fair shot.
All right, good luck. Go ahead.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me look at this. Look at my character sheet real quick.
So,
okay.
thank you. Wait, you guys brought this like 1/3 orc back, right?
No, we didn't bring it because it was pretty hard to carry it all the way over.
So you just left it somewhere. Okay?
I'm gonna ask him, why are you so insistent on making this sound like it's not as bad as it is?
We've known orcs have been displaced from their homes and trying to like find new homes this entire time, but we also know that they haven't targeted areas of like strong populations. Like they have not. They've kind of branched out in smaller raiding groups to like find a home, but those smaller raiding groups are not working together for some freaking reason. We just know.
Okay, that's fine. But could you at least acknowledge the fact that some of them might be too much for, a basic party of guards to handle? Don't get me wrong, you might have some very strong guards that could handle one of the ones we fought easily, but maybe like a small scouting party of guards might not be able to handle something like that.
Oh, we acknowledge that for sure. Our guards do not stray outside of like the so we have our city limits where we have our residential houses, we have our blacksmith, we have our inn, we have everything else. We have some farms that are kind of on the outskirts a little bit, but our guards do not go beyond those farm limitations. So they are ready to call out, and the call will go, like, our townspeople know if the call goes out, everybody will come to defend our land, our Phandalin. They don't venture further than that.
Okay. Well, that is all. Hopefully these crazy spell-casting orcs don't come here. And
Hopefully.
if they do, then we will trust that you are well prepared.
We will do our best and that we thank you for your warning. Like, we love to know this information. It's great. We were hoping that you would talk to Falcon to see if Falcon would help us. And maybe take out some orcs at some other locations that are kind of like further away, but are allies. That's kind of where we're at. As many orcs as can be taken out piece by piece helps our town survive better.
Ooh, do you pay by the orc?
That is why we have offered such substantial rewards for the quest we are asking to be completed.
Okay. One can try, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're offering for this recent thing. Hold on a second. Where the heck did it go?
100 gold per person to warn the logging camp.
That's what I think it was, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we got 100 gold? Dang.
No. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100 G for the logging camp. And speaking with Falcon to try to enlist him, I'll say it'll be an extra 25 gold per person. Yeah, that's where you're at.
Oh, hey. And at this point, he would have told us that we should bring Falcon like a 50 gold.
That was already discussed before this. Yeah, I talked about it at the beginning of the session.
Yeah. Hey, could you give me like 50 gold to cover the expense of that bottle?
Persuasion check.
That's not good. Oh, 6.
That does not beat his 12, even with whatever modifier. We would love if Falcon could join us and help us in this current time of need, but we know what he's capable of, and it's good, but it's not worth. I know it sounds stupid. He's helpful, but he's not super reliable. So we could theoretically give you 50 gold to pay for the wine, but he still might not come help us.
I see.
So the investment isn't worth it at this point.
I would be paying you 25 gold from me to complete your quest with the best of odds.
You would not be paying us anything. You would theoretically be, well, sure, but you would theoretically be paying that amount of money to have Falcon help us, which could help you eventually defeat the dragon, which if you defeat the dragon, you and your party you have access to all of the spoils of whatever the dragon's hoard is. So it's more or less an investment in your potential dragon killing future, and that could possibly be a stipulation, a stipend from us as a town, or the use of our fields, or the use of our buildings as the champions of our town and our region.
Okay, you make a good point.
I understand that it does sound like we can't invest a lot, or we're not willing to. I really do understand that, but we're at the end of our rope here.
Well, that's all I had to say to you. You got anything else, Kendrick, or
No,
bigger
I
man?
just wanted to warn them. Seems like they get the point. Get the picture.
You guys have had a while now, by the way. Are you keeping the Hat of Wizardry, or are you giving it to the Townsmaster?
I don't think it's gonna help them very much. So,
Okay.
you guys want to just keep it?
That's a you call. I don't have any use for either. I think you should probably keep the wand.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna keep the
Possibly the
wand.
hat.
The wand is
But-
not what they were looking for, so they don't even need to
Yeah.
know about the wand.
Okay. Yeah, the hat doesn't seem that useful.
Okay.
So I was thinking about letting one of you have it, and then you guys can cast a wizard cantrip if you really wanted. That might, help with whatever build or combo you guys got going on or something.
As far as I recall, you can use any wizard cantrip on any given day. Like you can once a day. However, you have to beat a DC 10 spellcasting cantrip or spellcasting
intelligence
modifier.
check.
Arcana.
It's Arcana modifier, so Arcana check. So obviously better for a wizard. Possibly okay for a druid who has a skill in Arcana. But theoretically mostly useless for a freaking barbarian.
Yeah. Once a day, it's a once a day cantrip. Do you think we're gonna get paid more Ogumok if we give it to them? Like, it's not gonna help them much, but they want it, so we could give it to them, get something out of it. Because it's not gonna help us much either.
Shit. It's just so like
What you would have had
situational.
from the townsmaster is Wester. I don't know where I came up with the other word. He would have offered you 50 gold for it. As a group.
Oh, as a group, so
Yeah.
that'd be no, not 25.
You can
That'd
either
be-
okay at this point in time, because you guys have a cohesiveness. I would say you guys could have a group loot and your own individual loot. You would just have somebody would take care of like keeping track of the group loot. So up to you guys.
This would sound awful, but I mean, because of the situational usages of these cantrips I'm looking at, we could just give them the hat, take the 50, and use that to pay for the wine. So there's like no loss.
Pay for the wand?
Wine.
Oh, the wine. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
What do y'all think about that one?
Yeah, that sounds like the best bet. The hat just seems kind of useless to us, kind of useless to them, but they want it.
Don't get me
We
wrong.
don't.
Friends could be a pretty good fucking cantrip to
Yeah,
use,
but
but
it could just fail. That's the
Yeah.
thing about it. It could just fail.
True.
So, yeah, seems kind of useless in that sense. Yeah.
That was not what I thought that this book had in mind for the freaking. That's a very lame magical item for yeah.
Yeah. Hey, to be honest, every magical item that I see in the D&D campaign, I'm grateful for seeing it because now I know about it. I don't know about most magic items, so now that's something I know about.
GD, do you agree in the thought process of selling the hat to the town for the quest and then using that to buy the alcohol? Uh-oh. We might be down a gravedigger.
Huh?
I was gonna say.
Would you... Do you agree in the thought process of selling the hat to the town for the 50 gold and using that 50 gold to buy the alcohol for Falcon?
I thought we did sell the hat.
It was retconned
Oh.
because yeah.
I mean, I don't have a say. I'm not gonna.
No, you
You-
do.
Grave-
You're
obviously-
perfectly-
you have a
Gravedigger would
say.
not care. He would not care.
You always have to say, man. Yeah.
Say even though you don't talk much, you should still have a say in everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to say in stuff like stuff. I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll sell it and use that 50 to get the alcohol at the end.
Okay. So you guys going toward the loggers camp or Falcon's building thing first?
I guess Falcon.
We would go to Falcons first. Yeah. Could we
Okay.
long rest?
Would you like to do? It's roughly. You guys have traveled till noon. You got back to Fandolin by about 5. If you would like to, you can spend some time in Fandolin until you long rest. But like a long rest in general is roughly 18 hours from the last long rest ended. And I'm gonna try to stick to that.
Yeah, I only put it forth to the group because if you were to look at Agumok in a hit points perspective, it would,
Oh yeah, yeah.
if
I
someone like
stealth
lightly
shot,
flipped in his direction, he would pass
health
out.
slot, health. Like we're hurting right now. Yeah. I think we need the long rest, even though it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, kill some time in town, long rest, and
Okay.
start it up in the.
So you have roughly 3 to 4 hours to kill in town. What are you doing with that time?
Um, is there like a pawn shop around here that just has like random items that might be useful, might not be?
What kind of items are you looking for?
Really anything. Maybe like some fucking like wondrous items, like some shitty like something that might help me out because I can't wear armor. So, like I have no armor proficiency, so I'm just looking for something.
Okay. So the map that you're looking at is pretty much giving you what is in this town. The Shrine of Luck is where you might pray to your god or the god of luck. The Townmaster's Hall is where the governor, mayor, whatever townmaster is. The Stone Hall Inn is what it is. It's a place to drink, eat, and sleep. The Harbin Wester's home is the home of the townmaster. Fandolin Miners Exchange is kind of where you can learn and or work with mining, smelting, etc. And Lion Shield Coster is more or less your armory, where you can buy and sell weapons and armor, and possibly even have, as Gravedigger have armor kind of made specially for you with an extra cost.
Could
We can
okay, this sounds
we can
kinda
also
weird.
say that Flamel is here, and Gravedigger has experienced Flamel's ability to craft. I think Flamel modified his shield, his shovel shield, to make it like more beautiful, mostly like not necessarily better in actual defensive form, but more beautiful for sure. So we can say Flamel is here, who can help you with some blacksmithing, armor, and shield crafting.
Okay, with that specialty armor thing. Now this is a crazy idea, and I wouldn't be surprised if you said no, but it'd be cool, real cool. So, would it be possible to make armor that doesn't require armor proficiency?
That doesn't require proficiency?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
like super, like damn near clothes.
I get what you're saying. So if in the general rulebook or Tasha's rulebook or whatever, if you find a set of armor that does not require you to have proficiency to get the like AC bonus or any other bonuses from it, we can talk about it. But I do not believe such a thing exists. I know that there's like Mithril, which like removes your penalty to stealth, and there is the other armor that like makes it so you can't be crit. I can't remember what that is. What is that one? Why cannot I mean, I know what, I can't remember it because I don't have a fucking beautiful memory, but there's an armor type that makes it so you can't be crit.
I yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, adamantine.
Oh, okay.
Like adamantine is how I'm gonna pronounce it. Like adamantoise, but adamantine. Like it makes it so it's your normal armor bonus if it's like 1 + 1 + 2 + 3 whatever. But it says you cannot be crit. So crits are just normal damage to you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so happy I remembered what it was called.
I'm looking right now. You guys can do whatever you guys can do. I'm gonna take some time.
Yeah. Bring it up to me if you think that this Lion Shield Coster group could theoretically mold it, craft it, whatever. We'll talk about it. But you're a wizard, so the odds are pretty fucking low.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying this isn't. I don't even think it's gonna take like 5 minutes to look.
Yeah.
At this because
Probably like
I
your
doubt it
best
even
bet
exists.
is if you can find in the Dungeon Master's Guide or Tasha's or whatever, like some set of robes that give you the option to like use shield for free a couple times per long rest, or I don't know.
Hey, that changes things. So.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Good luck. With this like 3 or 4 hours in town, GD, what do you want to be doing? I'm also gonna I'm gonna say, like, because you guys haven't really been doing this at all, nobody's really asked anything of the townspeople about this town, about the dragon, about anything really. So if you would like to, that exists in the book. Not to railroad or anything.
Go ahead, Gravedigger.
Oh yeah, I'll just I'll go around and start talking to everyone.
Oh, as Gravedigger is wont to do.
I was gonna ask if there was a way to like maybe like upgrade my weapons, like make them better, or like I don't know, train or something during all this downtime.
Okay. What would you specifically like to try to do in this 3 to 4 hour period?
3 to 4 hours.
I was gonna say that's a lot of things. Let's say it's like 5 p.m. when you get back to town. You talk to the We'll just be benefit of the doubt 5 p.m. You have 3 to 4 hours, possibly at maximum 5 hours before dark.
Well, you're thinking I'd like to head over to the Phandalin Miners Exchange.
All right, and then while G is thinking, what do you want to do there, OG?
What do I see when I open the door?
When you walk in there, it's about 7 feet from the door is this just like horizontal desk. You got a couple like it's like you walk into any kind of fantasy or RPG kind of like shield or armor weapon master, whatever. You have a couple people behind the desk. You have some wares along the walls, shields, weapons, armor, etc. Just kind of like hanging on the walls, and the two people behind the desk are like inviting you to come and talk to them and buy some stuff.
Hello there. Hi.
Hey, what can we do for you?
Well, I'm just here in town, doing some of these little dragon quests, right?
You're doing quests for the dragon? Get
Yeah.
out of here!
What? Oh,
We
you're
don't support-
funny, aren't you?
Not usually. No, I've been told them pretty straightforward.
Oh, so you don't support the... What was that you were gonna say?
We don't support anybody who's doing Quest for the Dragon.
Sorry. Yeah. No. The quest posted on the board over here in Fandolin about the dragon.
Gotcha. Common mistake here, lad. What can we do for you?
Yeah. Well, I was looking to see if maybe you had any of some rare metals and armors here. In fact, I'm looking for something made of mithril.
Oh, mithril. Oh, lad, that's a... We don't come across that often. What are you looking for?
Either some sort of half plate or even just a breastplate would do.
So some armor made of
Yes.
mithril. Well, have you looked up what that costs in the spreadsheets I have thrown out, or the actual like Dungeon Master's Guide or anything like that?
Yoink.
I'll admit, I'm not the most prepared.
No, you're good. I don't see.
Where
that
did I
in
put that?
particular on your revised prices.
Did I
So
put
if
it?
If it's not,
Is it in my Google Drive thing?
I don't know that one. Where is your Google Drive located?
I think I would have linked it in our chat, in the Sunday chat, I believe. Possibly, I don't know. All right, D&D character creator, D&D medium. Damn it. New armor. No, that's a different thing. Firefly, unicorn.
I found a thing called the Cloak of Billowing. While wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to
I
make
know
it
that
billow
one.
dramatically.
You motherfucker. That's a
This is
cute.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's a cute little thing. If you want to spend 100 gold on it, you're welcome to buy it.
I don't think that's the one yet.
I know that I had a fucking
I do
new
not
armor.
See a link to
Yeah,
your
new-
Google Drive. But
You wouldn't have a
see
link
revised.
specifically to the drive, but you would have a link to the revised prices based on.
Yeah, I have that pulled up here.
Yeah,
I don't see what I'm looking for.
modern times, Wayne's.
I see half plate, but not anything specifically for mithril.
So
half plate.
mithril would add 100 gold. I'm gonna
Shit.
go with that.
Okay. So I
I
can't
think-
afford it, but
was
I'd
that-
still like to pose the question.
I think that's probably wrong. I think that's like too low, but at the same time, all mithril does is reduce your you won't have stealth problems. I think.
Yeah, and also, yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
For
So
half
100
plate, I would not have disadvantage on a stealth check.
do you actually have disadvantage on stealth check on a half plate anyway?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have a druid that's a kobold, and I remember buying some armor that did not have disadvantage, and it was not. I don't remember what it was.
That would have been
though.
the breastplate.
Could have been a breastplate. Could have that could have been yeah.
I was hoping to eke out a half plate for that +1
Okay.
AC it provides.
So, goddamn, I need to come up with a whole freaking economy for this bullshit game. All right, I love you guys. So you know what it would cost you to get that. Is that all Og would like to talk about? do you want to possibly talk to the other characters in order to try to get that money from them, or any other topics of conversation?
Well, all right, you two. Hear me out. This is gonna sound a little crazy, but I'd be remiss if I didn't pose this to you. Would it be possible just to get a normal breastplate, but on like an IOU? Like I could pay in installments as I complete these quests? If you could make that work, I'd love to make that work.
GD, we can hear you burping and sighing and stuff, but not saying actual words.
Oh, he was talking to us?
No, I
Nah.
wasn't a burp. That was me about to say something and cutting myself off because I didn't know what to say.
I was reading. I was deep. I'm deep
Oh
right now.
my gosh.
Yeah. So
Riley, did you have a response?
Sorry, did I have a response to what?
I was asking them, so would it be possible for me to purchase a breastplate on you, but pay in installments, but get the item now to help me during these quests?
I thought you were talking to GD and Kendrick. Okay, I'm sorry. So you want to purchase on like, how much does a breastplate cost? Or was it breastplate or the other thing?
Are we using cost / distant? Or city, local?
I did not understand what you just said.
There's 4 costs associated with it.
So armor in general would be created and crafted locally, as would the material components will be, because this is a minor town, MINER, minor town. So the materials would also be local. So you are looking at local prices, crafted locally, etc.
So,
is it
75
is it made of
gold pieces?
Metallic components or also wood?
Metallic components.
As a druid, are you allowed to wear metallic and or wield metallic weapons?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
I am.
Because I was grilled meticulously on my druid not being able to wield metallic weapons or metallic shields or wear metallic armors. Which, if you do not want to follow that tradition, you're more than welcome not to. But that is a thing that you might want to consider as a druid who is connected with nature. I was grilled on it as my first druid, but it's up to you. I don't care either way.
I mean, is metal not natural or something?
Well, metal has to be
definitely mentioned. I just don't know if it was a compulsory thing or if it mentioned that it was like a.
It doesn't, as far as I know, it like a wizard or other spellcaster. It does not define whether or not you can use your druidic powers or spell casting, but it's up to you if you as a character want to follow that tradition, I guess. I don't care either way. I just want to make sure that you're following whatever idea you have for your character.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you're okay with me not following the made of metal thing, me being is like how he got his powers, and he's not really a part of it, like a circle.
Yeah.
I don't think he would particularly be bothered if it would be something that would be allowed for him to do.
So you're trying to purchase what again? Sorry.
Breastplate.
Breastplate. Okay, how much does it cost?
75 gold pieces.
Okay. And was there any special stipulations about it?
No.
Okay. Then Yeah, no problem.
Riley, I DM'd you.
I
I
see
found.
that.
Yeah.
Do I need to read it specifically, just one on one, without anybody else knowing, or?
You can just. I don't care. Like,
Okay.
just like, yeah, if you can read it out if
We're
you
just
want.
we're just going like 1-to-1-to-1. So if you want to say it out loud, you're welcome to. If you want me to read it, I can.
Yeah, it's the Cloak of Protection. You gain one. You gain pretty much a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you're wearing the cloak. It's a +1.
Does it
It's
so
something.
AC and saving throws?
Yeah, it's a +1
Does it
to
have
saving throws.
does it have a cost associated with it?
No, I don't see a specific cost on the sheet.
And it's
I could
just like
look
a
it up.
green cloak?
It's not green. It's
Blue?
like blue.
Blue?
Yeah,
Okay,
blue.
so blue is probably rare, I believe. I
could look up to see if there's a price already associated with it.
Okay, so if
Yes,
a breastplate is under 5, you know, +1 AC, so that's at least a hundo, +1. I would say 500 gold.
What?
That's
I'll come back for it at
low.
some point. That's low? I don't have that.
+1 to AC and +1 to all saving throws.
Hey, I'll come back for it at some point once I get that
Okay.
much.
It exists. It's not common. They only have one of it. Yeah, 500.
Okay.
I was thinking about making it more, but okay. So Og, have you spent everything that you want to spend here?
Yeah, I'm all done
Okay.
until our long rest.
Kendrick, do you have anything you want to spend given recent things?
I'm never spending a dime again. I'm
Oh
saving
my
up
gosh.
everything.
I do need to do a better job of like finding, like, you guys, I gave you all an option, and I would still love it if you did this, to like give me a list of uncommon, I think it's like common magical items you might like as your character, uncommon, rare, epic. I don't know. I remember how the progression goes, but
I'll do that. I'm not.
yeah, Seraphine did a really good job for his first cleric character, and then he did a really good job for his Flamel character, and none of the rest of you really did, even though I gave you the option to. But I'm not the best or creative at like figuring out what you might want for your characters, so if you give me a list, I can work from it. And
Yeah.
you have like
I'm gonna get that set up.
You have a week, 2 weeks, whatever. I can give you guys. I can dole out some things as you guys complete quests and whatnot. I believe that's Og has said he's okay for now. Kendrick okay for now. GD, you want to spend any money, craft anything? Again,
No.
Flamel is here. He can kind of sort of maybe craft some like basic uncommon / common magical items, maybe for like reduced cost for any of you, as long as you want to purchase the materials, which again I don't have an idea for how that works. I will work with you if you want.
Yeah. I got nothing I need.
Okay, so let's say that's like the first hour. You guys have 3-ish more hours before you want to go to bed. Y'all, last session we had some drinking, some talking, etc. That was possibly more or less undone by the removal of a couple players. Do you guys want to have any other discussions?
You know, we could say that they disbanded because they didn't like the group. Because I mean, the whole time Axel as a character was questioning that.
Yeah, Axel was with that whole threatening the guy thing, Axel was already like, should I just leave these guys? I don't know if I like
Yeah,
these
he's been
guys
saying
very
that for a
much.
while, so maybe he just
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
He
maybe
was
It would
kind
have
of
been
like
a
that.
retcon,
And then,
'cause, I'd
and
rather not
then,
have the whole stigma of the threatening on us.
Crackthorn,
that is
maybe
true.
he was like, he doesn't like our ways. Like, so maybe
Maybe
even
we're too
though,
peaceful for Crackthorn and too aggressive for Axel.
yeah.
That's funny.
Do you want to act that out somehow, or
No, I think that happened during the boar.
It was just a thought. I don't actually care.
And then they got married.
Yeah,
of
they, oh
course?
yeah, they got
That I'm
married.
okay with
They
that.
have
I'm
to
okay
get
with that
married.
one.
Obviously, they got married. Yeah, obviously, yeah. That
But
fits super well with reality.
Yeah, they got over their hatred for each other.
Yeah. It's like
but yeah, I'm good for the night.
it's like Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo.
I never said it was a good relationship, though. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them's a big drinker, you know.
Like Kanye
One's a
and
bitch,
Kim.
one's an angel. It's a play.
You know, I got a little something. If for some odd reason during this 3-hour break where we all go our separate ways, I'd love to keep an eye out for one of my party members as we're walking through the town.
You
starting
guys,
with Gravedigger.
I was gonna say, you guys are in town for sure at this point. So you guys have entered from where this map that you guys are theoretically on, except for Gravedigger, the Tribor Trail. That's like the direction you're coming from. So
Yeah, I want to find Gravedigger after now that I'm done in the miners exchange. Hey, have you seen like a big tall guy wearing like wraps?
So
People
okay,
passing, trying to find my guy.
Gravedigger, where would you have gone once you guys came into town as a trio?
I think he
And-
doesn't have anything in mind.
Let's
He
say
would've followed.
let's say Flamel is just with you guys because of his crafting ability, but wherever he went is kind of dependent on where you guys all kind of want to go. So yeah, sorry.
To be honest, what's going on? Are we walking right now, or are we separated? Like, are
No,
we together?
well-
or are we separate?
That's the fucking question. It's like you guys came into Phandalin from the north, where it says on this map the Tribor Trail, and I know some of you went to the Lion Shield Coster to maybe like get some new weapons or armor, or at least like price out some things, and that's all I know.
Okay.
I
Well, yeah,
went to that miners exchange, so I didn't
Yeah,
know
I-
if you went to the Coster and I went.
So
to
wait-
the
yeah, I went
exchange
to
and we're separate.
Foster.
The miners exchange is really just for like literally miners and their ores, and that's about it. There's no crafting there.
I don't know. Why'd you tell me there was a whole shop there?
I said the Lion Shield Coster is your shop for armor, weapons, crafting of that kind of nature.
See, at the beginning of that whole exchange,
It's-
I said
they're-
I wanted
they're
to walk
right.
into the miners.
They're
exchange.
more or less fucking right next to each other. I don't know if it'll affect anything like going forward.
That's okay.
Let's say you were looking for armor or weapons or whatever. You would go to the Lion Shield Coster. GD and Kendrick, where would you think you would have gone?
Mine Shield Coster. I went
Okay.
and asked them
GD?
about the smoke.
Yeah,
were-
I guess we'll follow.
Let's say you were looking for an upgrade to your weapon, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I was
you
thinking
guys.
about that out of character.
Oh, okay. So I guess you guys would all have gone to the same spot, the Lion Shield Coster, where they have weapons and armor on sale, and they could theoretically craft things for you were the price right. After some of you found out you might not have enough money, where would you have gone after that, I guess is the question.
I want to talk to my big guy. Hey, you.
He'll look.
You know, I understand like boundaries and privacy and this, that, and the other. And I don't know if it's out of fear of judgment or maybe you just don't like people. I mean, I get it. And I know I've asked you probably several times, but as your long-standing friend over the last 24 hours, I'm really curious as to why you had written those 2 letters on that oar.
He lets out kind of a sigh and just points at himself.
Okay. So it means something to do with you?
He nods his head.
Okay. Is it like GD? Is that your name, GD? Ah.
He shakes his head no, and then kind of like does the twist his hands back and forth, the hand back and forth, like kind of a maybe gesture,
Maybe.
like a
well,
kinda maybe.
All right. Well, no, I'll call you GD from now on.
He'll shrug.
Great. Well, hey, see, we're making progress.
I'm with them, correct? I'm with you guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we all went to the same place, the Costa. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, so GD it is.
I thought he had spelled out his whole name. But hey, that's pretty cool. Is it spelled like Geedi, and you don't like writing it out? GD. What a nice name.
That is quite the nice name. It's nice to have a name to the face. Buddy old pal, and I like hit him on the back a little bit.
He's just kind of stands there like he just doesn't care.
Oh. One other thing, it's really been bothering me.
Oh,
So this orc said that GD, he said that you didn't smell human. Is it perhaps because you haven't bathed, or did you want to expand upon that to me as your friend?
He sort of like he looks as if he almost like didn't hear you. He doesn't like change his facial expression. He doesn't stop looking at you in any way, and he's kind of thinking to himself, but just he like looks around, like the only thing moving is his eye as he thinks a little bit, like looking like, you know, like when you kind of like look up when you think sometimes. And he sort of undoes a few bandages on his wrist, and he shows like cooked skin basically.
Oh my goodness. Oh, how are you even standing? Are you okay?
Oh wow. Oh. Huh?
And then he wraps himself back.
Would you like a healing spell?
I can heal you if you need.
He shakes his head. No.
I know that hurts.
He shakes his head no.
It doesn't hurt?
He shakes his head no.
You don't have to put on a strong face for us, BD. You know how close we are now.
Oh, so you're showing me this in response to the inhuman scent so are you trying to confirm what he said? Is that what's going on here?
He nods his head, yes.
Hmm.
That's
I
the much.
mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know your specifics, but you seem good enough to me. I've always. Huh.
And then he looks at Kendrick and he points at him. And he says into his head, in like a normal guy voice, like how he usually does with it. And it's like, I heard what the orc said about you as well.
I'm gonna say, damn, what would Kendrick say? Give me 1 second. I gotta get in the head of Kendrick.
Just drink a little bit of blood and you'll be in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Kendrick would say, well, it's quite a long story. Perhaps I could show you tonight?
Did you say that out loud, or did you
Yeah,
say that
I said that
back
out
in the
loud.
whisper?
Say that out loud.
He would raise an
What?
eyebrow, but it would not show.
Oh, did GD say something to you?
He asked about, he asked something about me. I don't remember the specifics of what he said. Maybe he could tell you himself.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd like to know, because I had some questions for you too.
Where is this conversation taking place? Like, is it in the Lion Coster Shield?
I assumed it was walking outside since we all realized we don't
Okay,
have enough
okay.
money going our way.
That's fine.
Did you want to like tell me what you asked him, GD, or should I just go ahead? Because I've got a bone to pick with you, Buster.
He pats Ugamak on the shoulder and then points at him and tells him in his head, I think we should all share things later.
Freaking.
All right. But
And
let
then
me just
kind of like motions towards the shop everyone was heading towards.
Well, I'll give a nod and say, well, that is fair. I did just want to pose this real quick. Kendrick,
Yes.
you know you don't have to lie to me, right?
Lie? Who would lie? Why would I lie to you guys?
You tried to bite a boar.
I was a bit peckish.
You tried to eat a live boar?
Yes.
A polymorphed live boar. You were just trying to take a bite out of it.
Sometimes we all do a little crazy things when we're hungry. You're not you when you're hungry, right?
Fuck off.
It's like a deception.
Fuck off, Snickers.
Is that deceptive in nature? I can't tell.
Yes, it is.
I don't even know, man.
Yes, that is deceptive in nature. I'll roll deception. You're on 11. I beat you by
Got me
1.
this time, motherfucker. then. Since we're sharing a later,
Okay.
I'll keep the rest to myself. But let's get on with this day, shall we? I'm all done. I've got this nice little suit of armor. Kind of
Yes,
like
I have a goal now. I know exactly how much money I need. It's going to take me a while, but it's a goal.
great.
God, Kimmy, the
I just need to
freaking...
head over to the shrine for a second, and yeah, might be there for just a little while, and I can meet you guys back at the inn before bed if that's where you'd like to do all this.
Sounds good to me.
GD, turning to you.
He shrugs.
Oh, great, it's settled.
Son of a bitch.
Bro, it's the secret's coming out. Oh.
I'm so annoyed. Like, I cannot find my cursor. Like, my cursor does not exist on either of my screens right now. And I don't know what program. I'm sorry. It's neither here nor there. It's just I'm trying to figure out what my schedule is tomorrow. Work wise. Okay. So where the fuck? Okay, I want to. Okay, whoa, I found it. Okay, okay. So Graves' new name is officially GD. Yeah, of course. All right.
GD.
So y'all have had your conversation. You are still in town. It is still nighttime. Do you it's approaching 7 p.m. Central Time as you know, as our group has its parameters for our times to get together. I think this is probably a pretty good time to just call it for the night. Call it for the day. Unless anybody wants to add anything else like that could theoretically be handled in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'd like to do a stealth check and slice Kendra's neck. No, I'm joking.
I'd like to cast the invisibility spell and just stab everyone in the back. Steal all their money so I have enough to get my cloak.
Isn't Kendrick is at 10 hit points?
Yeah.
And Gravedigger is at like you suffered
I'm at
the full
25.
20. Okay, so you suffered half of the 28. So 14. Yeah. Okay.
I got 1.
You're at 1 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
That's why we wanted to do the long rest.
It's just, that's the thing. So, a lightning bolt is actually technically 8d6, and I rolled 6d6 for you guys, but I rolled so fucking good. And I was so sad about that.
I start my rage.
But you're alive, and
we should totally sometime do like a short, like 30-minute, 1 hour, just death battle with our characters.
Oh, we can have some. We can
just
have
like,
some.
Just like a little separate thing.
So, I've been witness to 2 different PvP kind of sessions. One was there's a campaign called Dragon Lords Dragon Lords of something. I can't remember what it's called. It's not a campaign I've ever been able to find again. I think it might have been like partially homebrew, but also partially like realistic in the D&D universe. But it was like Dragon Lords of something, and it was a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel called The Gilded Troll. So Dragon Lords or whatever, something like that. Like it's like a Greek thing. It was like Greek plus dragon, so it was like whatever. But it was the same Gilded Troll channel. It was the Dragon Lords group versus a strat. God damn it, I can't remember words right now. It was there's an actual campaign given out by the D&D group, the Wizards of the Coast, that was called Strat. It was something about like this vampire lord Strat.
Strahd?
What?
Was you talking about Strahd?
Possibly. What's the like actual total wordage of that?
What do you mean worded? Like,
So
is this a vampire named Strahd?
yeah, so you enter this like weird fog-filled foreign area where you cannot escape from, and there's this like vampire lord guy who rules over all of it, and it's a very popular campaign.
Yeah, that's definitely Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Strahd. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. So this same group on Twitch, and they have their YouTube videos as well. They have the Curse of Strahd campaign. They also have their Dragon Lords of... It's like this weird Greek campaign that has like Greek gods interspersed with it, but they have this PvP battle. So they have Curse of Strahd group versus this Dragon Lords of blah 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 group. And it was not equal at all. Like it theoretically should have been, but it wasn't. But what the other it was like one group versus the other group, but there was another PvP campaign with Critical Role, which is like 1v1v1v1v1, so it's everybody against each other. And yeah, and to me that seems like more realistic. It's just like, aside from a level 20 fucking druid that can just do whatever the fuck they want whenever the fuck they want, just like shapeshift into, as long as they're Druid of the Moon, although I don't think it would matter really, because you could just have a new shapeshift hit point max every round if you wanted to. But anyway,
we should totally have like a free for all fight with
we could once we get to certain levels, for sure.
Well, we could always just like do that as like a separate thing, like not related to this campaign. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't even have to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always wanted to do like a PvP type thing because I have some ideas cooking in the brain.
Yeah, I want to be like an Air Cockra with Ranger, just shoot you guys from the sky.
We could do just an, if you guys all wanted to try to build your theoretical like god mode. If you thought that this Aarakocra, we could pick a level, but the problem is that like the level choice could have a large effect on the outcome.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want it to be too complicated, and I don't want it to take
I
forever.
I don't think it'd be fun at level 20, just because there'd be so much going on.
I was thinking of like level 3 to 5.
That's the question though. Like, at which levels? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. At which levels do certain classes have just the overwhelming advantage?
Okay, I feel like at level 6, wizards have the advantage because of the level of spells they get to cast.
Possibly.
At like level 5, fighters have the advantage.
Wait, why do you say level 6 wizards? Because they get the spells at 1, 3, 5. So why level 6?
Oh, I thought they got their spells at 6.
1, 3. They get their spells at every odd level until like level 17, I think.
Okay, then never mind. Level 5 just seems like the level for every class that like they get like that little bump.
Level 5 is also like fighter, when they get their
Yeah, fighter
second
get extra
attack.
attack.
Yeah. But
Spellcasters
but
get
only fighter.
spells.
I think paladin gets at level 6 and ranger level 6 I think
Oh,
also.
I didn't mean when I said fighter, I didn't
But
mean
then-
fighter. I just meant
But
martial.
then, are we also
like
gonna have
across the board?
like magic item stuff, like where we can be like, yeah, you can have one certain rarity
See?
magic item,
Good fucking question.
Add-
I don't know how to make
should we
this
just-
balanced.
or like or should we just like stick with what the class gives? Like, you know how when you pick equipment, you only get a handful of weapons or whatever, and
I would stick with the class because otherwise,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? I'm taking the fucking fortress. What is it? The fortress, deployable fortress. Where you
But
just-
that's a minute to cast, right?
I'd say no
No,
magic items unless like we specifically like made a mode for magic items, and then like everyone else gets weaker, so that the magic items would have more prominence.
So,
okay.
if you guys want to do this, I'm more than happy to educate it. But we got to figure out how to make it the most balanced. And you don't have to play like GD does not have to be a barbarian, and Og does not to be a druid, etc. Like,
We could just play completely different characters.
if we
It
have
doesn't
3
matter.
fucking wizards against each other, that's fine. But
In
in fact, that might even be better.
Battle right there. Real Strixhaven battle.
And then you can flavor it however you want, because there's not going to be like a coherency to the world, because it's just going to be
Yeah.
a battle to the death.
But I like,
So, like-
not having. Well, I kind of maybe like having some magic items available, as long as they're
You know what we
not
could do?
absolutely
It could be
game breaking.
You could make like a map that's like a arena, and there's magic items that like get summoned on the map.
Oh
that
yeah,
anyone can grab.
I watched season 1 of Critical Role, and I liked some of the maps that he used for PvP. Like, there's some healing items, there's some anti-magic areas, there's some shrinking of the field overall after time. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Fortnite D&D.
I've never played Fortnite, but it seems like it's pretty fucking fun.
Oh, speaking of that, since the session's over, Riley, that Discord server I invited you to is the server for my campaign that we were talking about earlier, the Friday
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I
You
figured.
said you might be interested in. Yeah.
Yeah. I put it above the Gravedigger Spelljammer campaign because that apparently is never going to happen.
I'm glad we're
I
all
love
in
it.
consensus.
I'm
on
sorry.
That's never
I'm
happened.
sorry. That was a joke.
Listen,
I love
I
you,
was
JD.
already having trouble finishing it, and recent events did not help that.
Yeah.
I
You,
get
you
you.
have an excuse. You have an excuse. for sure.
Finally, yeah, I finally figured an excuse out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking Bumble is telling me cuffing season is officially here. Fuck you,
Bruh.
Bumble.
Yeah, it is cuffing season.
So
by,
stupid.
by the law, you know.
Every season
But-
is fucking whatever. Anyway.
At least for chaos.
what is that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Whatever.
Okay.
But Riley.
Hold on. Unless you want to continue having this being recorded and streamed, I'm gonna just end it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was still going, huh?
Yeah, we're still
I didn't know it was still streaming.
We haven't said anything weird or, well, too weird.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, end of stream.
Weird.
Good night, y'all. Have a good time. Bye bye.